Good morning, everybody. Howdy, howdy. A little chilly out there, and you're watching Jim Weller and a show called Weller Does Delmarva. If you've never seen this show, you're going to have a lot of fun watching it. If you have to get up and get rolling, you can listen to it on Delaware 105.9 from 7 to 9, and you can watch it right here on My Cozy TV till 10 o'clock. It's a weekly show. We're inside of a restaurant in Seaford called Smith's Cafe. We have different guests that are going to be on. We're going to have some giveaways and contests, and we're going to just have a good time. So if you'd hang in there with us, we'd appreciate it. And if you got to go to work or do something else, you can always watch this show at wellerdoesdelmarva.com or on my Facebook page. I am Jim Weller on Facebook. So right off the bat, I've got my first guest of the morning. It's a friend of mine named Colin Walls. He owns and operates Walls Service Center in downtown Milford, Delaware. Downtown Milford, Delaware, not out of town.
Right,
so,
in town.
Colin, what's going on in your world?
I had props this morning. I left them in the car.
Really?
Yeah, that monitor's a little bit hot, Brooks, but
hot. That monitor's hot, boy.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So anyway, what kind of props did you have? Let's describe them.
Well, yeah. Let me just talk about what the whole scenario was.
Okay.
We had a customer come in and say, I know I need an engine.
Okay.
I've got oil pressure goes down to zero. There's a little light that comes on. It says stop the engine.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you don't harm it anymore.
Right. So, you start the car up and the gauge goes up to maybe 20 PSI. It's a little bit low.
Okay.
And then,
Talking oil
as
pressure.
it, right, oil pressure. And as you go along a little bit and it's running, it drops down to zero, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that would
not
scare
good.
you
Right.
when you're on a bridge.
Well, anywhere.
Yeah.
So we said, well, let's look at it, and see what's going on with it. And they said, is there anything you can do just to get us through till spring till we can afford a new engine?
Okay.
I said, we'll take a look at it and see what's going on.
Was this your first look at it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So somebody else maybe gave some opinions?
Somebody else had told them they need an engine. That's right.
Okay.
So we got it in. We looked at it, and, it took a little time, little diagnosis, and turned out it was a $15 screen-type filter.
No kidding.
Right. Yep.
I bet that made their day.
That was a happy day for them.
That made their Christmas.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. And their spring.
Right.
Whatever was happening in the spring is going to be better now. Yeah, and so, I don't think somebody
maliciously.
Was maliciously. They just
lack of
didn't
knowledge.
know. Exactly.
Lack of experience.
Exactly. And so, we got in there. We were able to replace that, and it cost more than $15, of course, to replace it. But it was the filter, it was about $15
really
for this little filter. And I'll bring it in the next segment, and we can look at it.
That was just from you been there before.
Exactly, yeah.
In other words, you have been in business, what now, 59 years?
59 years, right.
So in other words, through those years, you've learned many things that, somebody who hasn't been around that long might not know.
Right, and we've got all the latest and greatest tools and tech information, and we subscribe to some tech user forums that, have like 75,000 technicians worldwide,
all feeding
information. Exactly, yeah. So there's just lots of little industry things that we have access to that we can get, and tech support from good companies and things. So anyway, Walls Service Center, there it is, right there on your screen. You can give us a call, 422-8110. Stop in. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street. That's in downtown Milford. If you've forgotten all that, just go to wallservicecenter.com. You can find all of our information right there, or just Google our name, or we'll come up there in the Google search. So
Google
Walls
search. Good
Service
local
Center.
company, 59 years of serving the community. Good technicians, friendly service, fair prices, conveniently located downtown Milford.
Good things happening in downtown Milford, too. Get down there and check that out. See what's going on there in the downtown area. So thank you.
Downtown Milford, okay? So I do want to say we are here. People are coming in. Breakfast has been going on since 6 o'clock. And if you're hungry, guess what? Kids eat free at Smith's on Saturday. Kids eat free. So anyway, we've got some free calendars here. If you haven't got a new 2018 calendar, we've got them. And I want to tell you, after 9 o'clock, we're going to maybe have a couple little contests and some giveaways and encourage phone calls and stuff like that. We're really busy up till then, but we got some time then. And we're having a big year-end push at Weller's Utility Trailers. And Brooks and I are going to tell you some of the specials. All the trailers are getting reduced as we speak. And there's loads coming in. If you ride by Weller's right now, there's a great big truckload of brand new trailers getting ready to be unloaded, and we just got them steady coming in, but we need them to be steady going out. And it's the end of the year, and there's a lot of time that we give a lot of specials at the end of the year. So we're going to pause for just a minute, and we're going to go live on the radio. Now, good morning to everybody. You are listening to Jim Weller, and for those watching on Facebook or on Cozy TV, this is Weller Does Delmarva, and we're here with you on the radio till 9 o'clock, and we're here with you on TV and on Facebook and everywhere else until 10 o'clock. So if you would like to join us in person, we're at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware. And people, every time I say we're at Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, first thing that comes out of their mouth is, where is that? Seaford, Delaware? You don't know? That's not what they're saying. They know where Seaford is, but Smith's Cafe is inside of the Delmarva Teen Challenges thrift store building. So it's inside of there. It's a beautiful restaurant. It's much bigger than just a cafe, and it's got made from scratch everything. I just had French toast and bacon and a nice glass of ice water, and it was fantastic. I think it's called the Pick 2. I don't even know what's what around here anymore. But anyway, I just want to let you know, if you're looking for a nice breakfast, or you want to get a takeout, or you want a great place to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Smith's Cafe is it. All made from scratch food, good family-friendly environment, and I love eating here, okay? Now, I have a guest coming up. Before that, I do want to do a commercial for my insurance man. I'm always bragging on L&W Insurance Agency, and people say, Jim Weller, I never heard a man so excited about insurance and accounting and everything. I'm just excited to have these people support the show, okay, for starters. But I love having good companies to deal with. If you do any amount of business, and I have many properties, I just realized the other day I've hit the 20 property mark. I have 20 deeds in my collection of deeds. So I have a lot of insurance, okay? So anyway, plus I have Weller's Utility Trailers. So L&W is who sells me insurance, and we really like dealing with them, not because there's anything special or mystical about their insurance. Insurance is insurance, but they look through my policies. They make sure that I get discounts for having 2 or 3 things all insured with one company. They make sure I get these ratings. So in other words, I might have some insurance in one company's name and some insurance in another, but if it's all linked to me, the ratings should work to my benefit. So anyway, I'm just saying, and they give me really good service when I have a claim. And when I have a claim, they don't say, well, you have to call this 1-800 number or anything like that. They just say, Jim, we'll take care of it for you. You know, we'll work between you and the insurance company and handle it. So if you have ever had an insurance claim that didn't go so smooth, you know, this is the value of dealing with L&W. So there's about 40 or 50 people work in the office, and whether I need something, whether it's for my health care, people say, your health care, yep. If I got a problem with my health care, I call them. If I have a question about anything, I call them, because they're the ones who represent me. So it's L&W Insurance Agency. They're in Dover. If you own a business, they'll come to you. But they sell residential, they sell personal, they sell renter's insurance, a little bit of everything. And their phone number is 856-7828. That's 856-7828. Been around 85 years. Can you imagine 85 years having a business and being successful? So lnwinsurance.com on the web, 856-7828. Tell them I sent you. They will take good care of you. And if you have insurance, and I hope you do, and you want to just get a second opinion or another quote, or just let them look through, make sure you got the right coverages and the right deductibles, second opinions are free. Now, my first guest, well, Colin was my first guest. This young lady is my second guest, and you can tilt it down if you need to and talk right into it. It's Nikki from Code Purple. Is that correct?
Yes, Code Purple, Sussex County.
All right. And is this like a job, or are you just a volunteer?
Volunteer.
Not just, I'm sorry. I didn't mean just a volunteer. Just a volunteer is better than being a paid employee.
Yeah. I've volunteered. This is our 4th season now.
Okay. And you dye your hair purple?
There's a little story.
With?
No, I
Oh,
actually
okay.
had purple hair before Code Purple.
Oh, really?
Kind of joke.
So
it's my
they
prophetic
named
hair.
Code Purple after your hair.
No.
Okay.
Kent County was already doing it a year before we did it, so it
So,
just
like,
aligned.
Where did Code Purple come from, and what is Code Purple? So, let's talk like we're talking to people who have no idea
Right,
what Code
okay,
Purple is. Okay.
Code Purple is a just an entity. We bring in people. From the cold, we shelter them every night in different churches.
Okay.
Different churches get approved.
Is it mainly churches?
Yes, all churches.
Really? Okay,
yes.
so it's okay. It's
Yeah,
All right. So
right now.
churches open their doors on certain nights when the temperature drops below a certain.
Yes.
What is the
32 and below.
so 32 and below?
That's-
Churches have agreed in
Yes.
advance. Hey, we want to be a Code Purple.
Yes, and they get fire marshal approved.
Okay.
And then we round up volunteers to stay overnight, make meals, do intake, and just kind of come
Keep
and
an eye on things.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Chaperones.
Yeah, a little bit. Friends.
Okay, friends. Okay,
They're our
friends.
guests.
Okay,
so,
that's
yes.
true. They're your guests.
Yes,
okay.
they're our guests.
So, how much do they charge for a person to stay in a church overnight when it's below 32 degrees?
It's all free.
For real?
Everything's free. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So these are for people that might be homeless.
Everyone that is experiencing homelessness. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And a lot of people that are homeless on a not freezing night would stay out in the weather, in the elements.
yes.
Okay. But when it's below 32 degrees, I don't care how tough you are, you need shelter.
There are some tough people out there who do not come in, believe it or
Really?
not. Yes, they've been out so long that they prefer to be outside. But a lot of people, we saw over 150 guests last year.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So when you meet these people, how does somebody become homeless?
Many various issues that build up over time. I will say that most of our guests are usually experiencing addiction or mental health issues.
Okay.
That's what we see
But
the
you
most
could simply
of.
be a person that had a fantastic job and plenty of debt.
Yes.
You lose your job.
Yes.
You get in trouble. You lose your house.
Yep.
And you're not used to making tough decisions because money was flowing.
Right.
Now money's not flowing, and,
Right.
and
We
every
have seen
decision
those
is
cases.
critical.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So these are local churches. Do you have them all memorized?
I do.
You want to name them? I mean, I
yes.
feel this is wonderful for
Right.
churches to do
Yeah.
this. I mean, they get nothing out of it
No.
other than helping people, and
That's
that's what
right.
churches are all about.
That's what we're supposed to do.
I was told churches are actually in the people business.
That's right. That's right. We
You
we
know.
enjoy it. We have Milford Avenue Methodist.
Okay.
We have St. Luke's Episcopal in Seaford.
Okay.
We have Gateway Fellowship in Bridgeville.
Okay.
We have Laurel Nazarene.
All right.
Gethsemane, that's out in Seaford.
Yep.
And also Mount Olivet, that's in Seaford.
Really?
So, yes.
Wow.
Branching
All right.
out.
Yeah.
Our first year we started,
That's
we
quite
were
a few
at
churches.
Yeah, yes, we're very excited.
Now, if there's a church or somebody involved in a church and they say, "Well, I'd like our church to be involved," is there any openings?
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
We
do you have more
desperately
needs
need
than-
volunteers.
so you have way more needs than you do churches.
Yes.
So you need
Yes.
churches to open their doors.
Yeah.
And allow people to spend
Yeah.
the night there. Where do they sleep? Like on cots?
Yes, the men sleep on cots and the women sleep on air mattresses.
Okay.
Yes.
And if this church only has the sanctuary, what do they just put them down the aisles?
Yep. St. Luke's has a parish hall, so they just set up in the parish hall.
Really?
Yes,
And
wherever.
then, so the church opens the doors and lets the person stay
Mm-hmm.
there. Who furnishes the cots?
Code Purple. Code
Code
Purple
Purple.
sets up everything. We run everything.
So what do you got? Hundreds of cots?
Yeah. Well, on any given night, we might have like 40 people. So,
Oh,
but we've seen
okay,
150 individual people
Okay,
over a
okay,
season.
okay.
Very transient
Do you need
population.
any more cots?
We can always use more cots because they wear out.
Really?
Being used every night.
So these are like cots you assemble and take down?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And I will say this year, from December 15th through March 15th, we will be open every night, regardless of the temperature.
Really?
Yeah. Because once you start, you cannot, even 40 is cold. So, as volunteers, we have a heart because these are people. These are people that matter, and they're doesn't matter what temperature, we want to take care of them.
Katie wants to take our picture.
Yes.
Or else she's praying for us, one or the other, I'm not sure. Okay, tell me this. What's it like in a Code Purple shelter on Christmas Eve?
Well, we were actually open last Christmas Eve. So we had individuals just spending the night like normal. We had a better dinner.
Okay.
If somebody wants to bring in a little nicer dinner.
A little more festive.
Right,
maybe.
a little more festive. We have wonderful dinners all season, don't get me wrong. But and then we had people that would bring in gifts, and they opened gifts. And
Really?
yeah, we made it very, we're very family. We become a family unit.
So then what's New Year's like?
New Year's, we
like, are these
a little
people
more party
depressed, or-
food,
okay.
but sometimes they're tired and they just want to go to sleep because
Okay.
it's a long, hard day walking around all the time.
Right.
And so we just try to make it, as if it was their house. That's why
Okay.
there are guests coming to stay with us. This is
What kind of
where you
stories
can
do you
stay.
hear?
Lots,
Really?
lots. Yes, they will.
Do the people want help? Do they seem?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, they want help.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Probably the biggest amount of help they need help getting out of the elements, but they also probably need help making good decisions.
Yes. Yep.
Because-
We definitely build relationships, and then we
Okay.
can speak more truth into them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I admire these churches that do this. Do they
Yes.
get like some big grant or something?
No, it's all donation
This
based.
is all on their
all
nickel.
donation based. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I want to say in advance, thank you to these churches
Yes.
for doing this. In other words,
Yeah.
this is wonderful.
Yeah.
So there is openings for more churches. You're saying if a church wants to be involved,
But right
yes.
now we need
Okay.
more volunteers to
Volunteers.
staff the
Okay,
churches
so-
that are open.
All
so
right. So your need would be we need volunteers.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what would a volunteer do? Do they have to have any height or weight or?
No, no requirements except
an
for
IQ
the love.
test to be a
love
volunteer?
people. They need
Love
to love
people.
people. Yes.
Okay. In the state that they're in.
Yes, because we take everyone no matter what. If you're
Okay.
inebriated, if you're on any kind of substance, any mental
You
health
just wanna
issues,
get 'em out of the cold.
we just want to allow them another day to try again.
Okay. Wow, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
How did you even get involved in this? Were you homeless?
No,
Okay.
just
Do you know somebody that was?
no. I was out on the streets with Soul Ministry. That we were feeding people and just
So
out
you
on the
saw
streets.
it.
I saw it, and then there was some people meeting. I ended up at those meetings somehow. And then Susan Kent of Love Inc. She was like, "We need a director," and she said, "Nikki Gonzalez will do it." And I
That's
said
Susan
yes.
Kent. That's Clark Kent's sister, isn't it?
So I just said yes. I had no idea what I was doing at first, really running
That's
a shelter, but God has been good. He's been gracious, and we have definitely seen a lot of people and helped a lot of people. We love them.
Is this so? It's not. Is Code Purple? What's it do in the summer?
Well,
Like school teachers, you have the summer off.
but a little bit. We were trying to
Okay.
feed in the park this summer.
Okay. Okay.
Very
So there's
transient.
always opportunities.
Oh yeah,
is it?
absolutely.
But
yeah.
and why the words Code Purple?
I've looked that up and I do not know. It's
I think
different
it's 'cause
in
when
every
you're freezing, you turn purple.
right. It's different in every state. I think New Jersey is like a code blue. So we just know Kent County had kind of named it that. I've looked up the
Okay.
story. I can't really pinpoint.
Well, we can make one up then.
Yeah, that's right.
We can say, here's why it's called Code Purple. There's nothing to dispute it.
yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to give out like a name or number
Yes,
or a website or a
yes.
Facebook?
We
or
have codepurplesussexcounty.com.
CodePurpleSussexCounty.com.
Yes.
Is that on the local web or the World Wide Web?
That's everywhere, hopefully.
Everywhere. Okay, so they could get that in Dover.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, everywhere.
All right.
And I hold the hotline. I always answer the hotline. It's 302-519-0024.
519-0024. So if
Yes.
somebody called that number right this minute,
Yes, it's
What
right
would
on
happen?
the table over there.
Okay.
And it would go to voicemail right this second.
Okay.
But I would call them back. I have a lot of people experiencing homelessness calling me. I know resources that I can tell them even if we're not going to be open. I try to just point them in the right direction.
all right, well, very good. Is there anything else you want to say, in other words, or add or subtract, or is there anything
Yeah.
you wish you hadn't said?
I just really want people to know that we are pouring in to individuals who are feeling hopeless. We are allowing them to be a family, something some of them have never had. So, if you are interested in getting involved, contact me. We can, put you right where you need to be. Or if you're a little fearful but you want to come learn some more, come eat a meal with us.
Because-
After you have a meal with us, you'll be like, oh, all my preconceived ideas were just
Right.
totally gone.
And if somebody says, I don't really want to interact with people, but I'll help set up, I'll
Yes,
help take down, I'll
absolutely,
help clean up,
absolutely.
I'll help
Yep.
prepare meals.
Yes.
Or if somebody says, no, I'd like to meet somebody and
Yep.
see if I can make a difference, you know,
Yes.
because some things just start with a conversation,
Yeah, everything.
you know, and just, how are you? What
Yes,
can I do
yep.
for you? You know,
Yeah,
you're not
people
talking
just-
about money as much as you're talking about time.
That's right. Yes,
Which is
absolutely.
really more valuable
Yes,
than money.
Yes, and we cannot stay open without our volunteers. We can't
Without
do
your
it. We
volunteers.
cannot. We have to have a person there every night, and that we were just running like 5 men overnight volunteers. So we have
Wow.
a huge need.
Huge
for
need, folks.
male overnight.
Okay. So if you don't even think you're qualified, give her a call
Yeah,
anyway.
yes,
She'll
yes.
officially qualify you.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yes.
Because
It's
God
very
doesn't
easy.
call the qualified,
He qualifies the called.
the called.
That's right.
In other words, so all right. And Co-Purple's not what you would call a Christian based. I mean,
It is faith based.
it is.
We
Okay.
are faith-based.
And you're allowed to say that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well,
I don't
good.
take Jesus out. You don't
Okay.
have to be
A Christian to
Jesus.
be involved.
No, you do not.
And you don't have to be a
That's fine.
Christian to stay there.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right. No, we have no.
But if you don't have a heart for
qualifications.
people, it's not your
That's
thing.
right. Yeah.
Right. So, all right. Is there anything else you want to say or add?
No, I think that's it. You know, please just do not let fear keep you away. Just
Correct.
do not let fear keep you away.
Right. Give it a try.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. Every victory starts with the first step.
That's right.
All right. Now, how was the interview?
Awesome.
Okay. All
Very
right.
laid back.
Now, she's going to give you one of these. I'll give you one. We need you to give us a survey.
Okay.
Tell
Will
us
do.
how you thought. Now,
Will
also,
do.
just so you know, if you have a website or a Facebook
Yes,
page,
we do.
you can share this.
Yes, I have
And then
already.
but I meant
Yeah.
people can watch your interview.
Oh, okay.
Tell them to go to the 7:00 hour. Anything else?
No, that'll be all.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thank
okay?
you so
All
much
right,
for
take
having
care.
us.
Yep. See you later. And Katie, make a note. I think we might want to have her on a couple more times, if you would. All right. So anyway, we're here. I did want to talk about some free cubes that we have, okay? We have these great big styrofoam cubes that we get with loads of trailers at Weller's, and we're giving them away free. So if you want 5 or 10 or 500 of them, you can have them at Weller's in Bridgeville. All right? So anyway, Mid-South Audio. Man, our good friend Kevin Short, I believe the dude's in Las Vegas. He's probably up right now watching this show. So good morning, Kevin, from Smith's Cafe. So anyway, he's got a big meeting. I think that he's buying a casino or something out in Las Vegas. No, I didn't even mean to say all that, so I was just kidding, Kevin. But anyway, I think you're just going to rent it. But anyway, Mid-South Audio, our good friend Kevin Short. I like to give him a hard time, and he's not here to do it in person. But he supplies us with a lot of different equipment. We get a lot of different things from him, from microphones to amps to that Touch Mix whatever over there that Brooks uses, and Colin has a lot of equipment, but he rents it, he sells it. So if you need anything in audio, visual, or lighting, check out Mid-South Audio. Go to midsouthaudio.com and check it out there if you would, okay? He rents it, he sells it, he services it. He's been in business quite a long time, like maybe 28 years. He's done a good job. So his phone number is 856-6993, 856-6993. And we miss you, Kevin. We wish you were here today. So anyway, other than that, you are watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. And we're going to take a quick phone call. We want you to be the first caller of the day. And if you call and get through and you're the first caller, we're going to give you a $10 gift certificate to Weller's in Bridgeville. How about that? All right. So all you got to do is call 422-7336. We're just looking for a wake-up call to wake up Brooks to make him answer the phone. 422-7336 if you would like a gift card to Weller's in Bridgeville valued at $10 for free. We're just looking for one person to call us on the telephone. 422-7336. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you about another one of our good supporters, good sponsors, which is First Class Heating and Air. You've probably woke up this morning and said, whoa, I need to make sure my heater's in good order. I don't know if the filter's clean or not. I don't know when the last time I had it serviced or tuned up. Well, it's something you ought to have done maybe once a year. So if you haven't had it done in the past year, yes, it's a good idea to have a tune-up on your heating system. Now, I personally like their service agreements where they come out twice a year. They check it during the heating and air or the heating system, the heating time of year. Then they check it again during the air conditioning time of year, and they check the filters and make sure everything's working and check the Freon levels and the whole 9 yards. So anyway, and with a service agreement, you're assured they're going to come out twice, so you got nothing to worry about. But on top of that, you also get any discounts on any other services that you need from them. Parts and service would qualify you for a discount. And by being on with a maintenance agreement, you also get moved up the list a little bit if you need anything. Their phone number is 934-8900, 934-8900, firstclasshvac.com on the web. Can you put it on hold, or do you have to take it live? We are live with our first caller of the day. You guys are going to need to make a note. They get a $10 gift certificate to Weller's in Bridgeville. Good morning. Who is this?
My name is Helen Bland. I was calling to ask you the free cube. How much? What are they?
Say it one more time.
The free cubes.
The free cubes. What was the question?
I'm asking you what they are.
What they are. How would I describe them, Brooks? It's like a styrofoam cube. Do you know the measurements? Are they a foot wide? Are they 18 inches tall?
Give me
some.
About 12 by 12 by 18.
They're about 12 inches by 12 inches by what? 18 inches? Okay, and they're like a styrofoam cube.
Oh, okay.
What were you looking for?
Oh, I just want to know what they were.
And do you want 500 of them?
Oh, no.
You want more than that?
No, I don't. I just know what they were.
Okay. Well, a lot of people get them, and they like campgrounds get them, and they have kids sit on them around campfires and stuff like that. And some people use them to, do bow and arrow practice and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Do you want me to set some aside for you?
Maybe about 10.
10. All right. Well, you come on in, and do you got somebody that can lift something like this?
I'll see if I can get someone to get them for me.
They're not very heavy at all. You can pick them up with one hand.
Okay.
Okay. Are you listening on the radio, or are you watching on TV?
Radio.
And how do we look on the radio? Have you ever been to Smith's Cafe?
Oh, yes.
Yes. What's your favorite meal there?
I've ate the crab cakes.
Oh, the crab cakes are good. Have you been to Seaford or Greenwood?
I've been to Seaford, and I've been to Greenwood.
All right. Well, we thank you for calling. Would you like a gift certificate to Weller's?
Yes.
All right. There's going to be one waiting for you. What did we get her name, Brooks? Can we get your name one more time?
Helen and Bland, B-L-A-N-D.
Okay, Helen Bland. All right. Well, we're going to set a $10 gift certificate aside for you at Weller's, and you can go on a shopping spree there. And if you spend $10, the first $10 is on me, and everything else is on you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good weekend, Helen.
You too.
Bye-bye. That was Helen. So anyway, she's going to get some of them styrofoam cubes. Maybe 10 won't be enough for her. Maybe she'll see them, just fall in love with them, and say, man, I got to have more.
She can have as many as she
Helen,
wants.
if you're still listening, nothing is a greater Christmas gift for people than wrapping up one of these cubes. When you see them, you'll see what I mean. You'll fall. We need to bring one in. Can you make a note of that? And we'll have one next week so we can show people.
You could wrap a bunch of them and make it really look like there's a lot of gifts.
All right. So anyway, yeah, you could really wow somebody with those. All right. So anyway, are we taking a break from the radio here in a minute or so? So if you're listening on the radio, realize you can switch over to Facebook right now and watch me there or on My Cozy TV. So we're going to continue on. I'm going to have to finish my First Class Heating and Air commercial in just a minute to make sure I didn't miss anything. But anyway, we're going to talk to Colin Walls again, Walls Service Center. I think he's brought his props in. I see Barry from Dry Zone is arriving. We're very excited to talk to him. He's hot off the training trail. He's been on the training trail. So anyway, we're going to have some things to talk to him about. All right, Colin Walls, Walls Service Center. He is here. And what did you bring us, Colin?
Well,
we talked
Colin
earlier.
Just a minute to get set.
Oh, I'm
we
sorry.
talked earlier
Okay.
about
When I do this, it means
the
I'm
folks
ready.
that came in. Is that what it means?
I'm ready.
I thought it meant your ear was itching.
All right.
We talked about some folks that came in that were told that they need an engine.
Right.
They thought they needed an engine, and the symptoms looked like they needed an engine.
Right.
And they said, "Is there anything you can do to get us through until the spring? We'll have the money in the spring to do it." So we said, "Yeah, we'll check it out." We hadn't looked at it yet. Somebody else had looking at it and given their opinion on what they thought it was, and we checked it out. Checked a few things. And the problem was the oil pressure was dropping down to 0, which is a major problem for
And
the
that's
engine.
a scary moment. I
It
had
is.
it happen on the bridge tunnel once.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well,
I was sleeping,
and
and I woke up. Denise was driving.
There's actually a notification that comes on the dash that says "Stop engine now."
Really?
Yeah, and of course the oil pressure is showing 0, and because you can damage your engine. So it was full of oil. We went through the routine checking thing, and then the next thing is this little filter right here. It's about $15, maybe 11, 12, something like that. I don't know the exact price. This little filter right here. And now I've cleaned it today,
Okay.
and so I didn't.
That's a critical filter.
Well, it actually is not as critical as you think. It doesn't actually do anything for the engine. It just filters the oil going to the oil pressure sensor. But it
Really?
appears you have no
Oil pressure.
oil pressure. So anyway, this took care of the problem, and they were very happy. So the moral of this, or the reason I bring this up, is that you might not need an engine.
Right.
Even though some of the signs look bad, they might not be as bad as you
So I
think.
guess even if you deal somewhere else and got a bad diagnosis, maybe a second opinion at Walls might not hurt.
Or even a good diagnosis.
Or good.
We could confirm another diagnosis
Right.
and just say, what?
If it's a sizable repair,
Yeah.
it might be worth just letting Walls take a look at it.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Because
I mean,
this is an example of a second opinion. Save that person from buying an engine elsewhere.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Stop in. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, right across from Abbott's Grill and next to Bicentennial Park.
All right. Wall Service Center, good place to deal. I've got to get my truck there. I need an oil change and a tire rotation. All right. Oh, what?
The tires rotate as you're going down the road, Jim.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, you've never noticed that? They're rotating the whole time.
Gee, I had no idea.
Just kidding.
All right. Well, anyway, we are inside Smith's Cafe. We've had our first phone call. All right, we're coming back on the radio. I'm going to pause for a minute. We're back on the radio. So for those listening on the radio, thank you very much. And for those watching on TV, thank you for that. And people watching on Facebook, we had our first phone call. Do not forget the gift certificate. Maybe get Katie to get it for you. And Katie, don't forget, we're giving out these calendars, okay? All right, so anyway, I've seen Barry from Dry Zone has arrived, but I want to finish my commercial on First Class Heating and Air. So if you need any heating or air conditioning work, I deal with them. I like dealing with them. They give me great service, whether it's a rental, whether it's my home, whether it's my business. First Class Heating and Air. They also do plumbing and home performance, and it's called First Class Heating and Air, and their number is 934-8900, and it's firstclasshvac.com. Locally owned and operated, been in business over 40 years. They offer 24/7 emergency service, and if you need some heating or air conditioning work, or you haven't had your heater tuned up in a long time, give them a call at 934-8900, and they will take good care of you. Now, I'm going to talk about Peninsula Chiropractic Center while Barry makes his way down here. Barry's coming down to the stage. But anyway, Barry from Dry Zone has arrived, but I want to talk about our friend Dr. T, Dr. Trillia, and Dr. Bud. So Dr. T and Dr. Trillia are one person, and Dr. Bud is another person, okay? So anyway, but Dr. T, he owns the business. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They've been in business a long time, over 30 years, good local guy, does a great job for his customers. Every time I mention him, people send me notes and say, oh my gosh, he helped me out with this, he helped me out with that. She's taking our picture, Barry. Help me out with this, help me out with that. My son went there or my daughter went there. I have grandkids that go there. So anyway, it's just a great place to deal. Peninsula Chiropractic Center. If you've never been to a chiropractor and you're scared to death, don't be. In other words, don't be. Just go there and see if they can help you. Chiropractic care is more like an adjustment, and you may have something wrong, and it's worth having it checked out before you have surgery. Maybe just make sure that it's not something that chiropractic care can't help with. Brandon Ritter, Brooks's brother, he goes there, and every time he goes, he gets relief from a headache. That's amazing. In other words, and Brooks seems to find a lot of relief every time he goes. So, I don't know about that. But anyway, would you confirm or deny that, Brooks?
I cannot confirm or deny that.
Cannot confirm or deny. But anyway, so you do like dealing there, is that right?
Absolutely, yes.
And it's funny, when you talk to people about dealing at a chiropractor, they usually just rave. They're like, holy mackerel, I went for this and I didn't. I have been there if I had my elbow not feeling good, my shoulder, not just my back, and man, they get the kinks out, and they really do a good job. So
it definitely makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference.
And like every time I take a long trip, I come back and then I need an adjustment just from sitting so long and stuff like that.
Just from walking. I mean, realistically, you got gravity pushing down on you all the time.
All the time. Your best moments are first thing in the morning when you're laying in bed. So anyway, so Brooks has confirmed that we have gravity pulling down on us all the time. That's good. Do you know what the weight ratio is?
I've been out of school too long.
How much is the four? Do you know you're taller in the morning than you are in the evening?
That would make sense.
Why?
Because you're compressing.
Compressing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. It's the truth, though. You are. All right. So anyway, you could tell Brooks and I have had a lot of medical college knowledge. Anyway, don't trust us. Trust Dr. T, yes. Dr. Bud. They're really good guys, great personalities. From the minute you call and make your appointment, you're going to say, this is going to be a nice place to do business. So it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center. They're right there on Route 13 in Seaford. Phone number 629-4344, 629-4344. Been in business over 30 years. And listen, like them on Facebook if you would. And on the web, it's peninsulachiroCenter.com. And if you call and say, hey, I heard about you on Jim Weller's show, want to check out chiropractic, I don't even know if you guys can help me. They will give you a free consultation, no charge, with one of the docs to sit down and see what you got going on to see if chiropractic is for you. So you don't have any copay, you don't have any deductible, free offer just by mentioning Weller Does Delmarva. 629-4344. Barry Adkins has arrived, our friend from Dry Zone. We haven't had you on for a couple weeks.
I know, it's been feeling like forever.
Amy did a great job for you.
She did.
She really did. And it was interesting because she has a different, experience with things. She's not crawled in as many crawl spaces.
Not yet. We're going to work on that.
Oh, my gosh. Well, anyway.
She doesn't know that yet.
Oh, okay. Well, don't tell her. But anyway, she did a real good job, brought a lot of things to light. But, in other words, she was explaining to us that you're hot off the training trail.
Yes.
In other words, and Dry Zone is passionate. I mean, in other words, I know of no company other than maybe like the CPA world,
right?
Okay, or the insurance world. But I know no local contracting business that is committed to training. Absolutely. Like Dry Zone is. I mean, this comes. You guys, go to training. It's you take of your time. It costs money to go, but it's all for the consumer. This is all to benefit the consumer's experience with Dry Zone.
Yes, like you said earlier, we're all in the people business. So,
absolutely.
So our goal is, we're trying to be the best with our people that we can be, both homeowners and our coworkers.
Yep.
And, as the best we can treat them, the better experiences they have, the more that they'll want to do business with us or refer us. So it's not always about the money; it's about the people.
It is about and the results.
And the results, and the money will come. The business will come.
Correct. The business will come. And I think, you're experiencing now, Dry Zone's been in business. Is it over 10 years going on the 11th, or
Yes.
is it the 11th going on the 12th? I can never remember which one it is.
I got to study up on that. I think
It's over 10 years
over
for
it's-
sure.
I think it's going
We
on
can-
the 12th.
We
We're in
okay.
our
We
11th
can
year.
agree on that
Yes.
it's definitely over 10 years.
Yes, we're in
And,
our 11th year coming up on the 12th.
Really? And you've been with them quite a while, and you started out as a person that goes out and literally calls on customers and
Yes.
crawls in the crawl space and so on, and they let you do that now and then just so you can continue to enjoy that experience.
Absolutely. So I still
So-
benefit from that. As a matter of fact, I went on a visit with a homeowner the other day, and it was just
Really?
unique that they had another contractor coming to do something else. So I got to
okay.
experience what we're trying to beat.
Okay.
The gentleman,
on time.
Well, the gentleman, she said, well, I got another gentleman coming. He's going to do something else on the property, and he said he'll be here between such and such and such and such. And
It was
he-
probably a big span.
A big span, and it
Okay.
was, and he strolled in and had a really nice looking truck.
Okay.
But come out with like these dirty hot pink sweatpants and a worn out looking shirt, and I'm
Get out of town.
It was I was
the truck
giggling in
did
the car.
not match the driver.
No, and then it was funny when I got there.
No uniform with the name. Okay.
It looked like I don't know what it looked like. It was
Okay.
a mess. But when I got there,
It looked less than professional.
Yes, when I got there, she says, "Oh, you got to meet my dog," and the dog came out and met me, and then we went inside, and the dog's name's Lucy. But when he got there, she held on to the dog. It was
Really?
completely different. So we're
You don't know that on the other end of the phone when you make an appointment.
correct. I mean,
I think that's the point you guys are trying to make.
right. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do what we say.
You're going to be dressed appropriately.
We're going to inform you about the possible work that might be done.
Yep.
and
You're
the
licensed
causes.
and insured.
And every step of the way, we follow everything we say we do. It's going to happen.
Right. And I can attest to that, folks. I can attest to that.
And so that's what makes it a pleasure to work there because, I know what's going to happen. I know this is going to work when I quote something or when we're talking to people on the street because I'm going to see you on the street. We go out in
absolutely.
public
The
too.
supermarket or the races or
And I don't-
somewhere.
I don't want those people to say, oh, there's the guy that took care of my house. I don't want to say, there's the guy.
Right. Let me introduce you to my neighbor.
Correct. And that's what I get a lot of. And at Dry Zone, we're proud of that. And matter of fact, I'm going away again December 2nd.
Are you really?
We're going back to Omaha for some other training.
Omaha, man.
Yeah. So it's we're just
Is that 1,200 miles away?
1,200 miles, but this time I'm flying.
Are you really? Okay. All right.
And then, we're also active in the community, and I was excited to see Nikki here from Code Purple because we are an official drop-off
I
location.
remember that.
So if people,
Want to drop something off? Don't
canned
know where to go?
foods or clothing or
Jackets, blankets, gloves, socks.
toiletries and things of
Yeah.
that nature, please bring them by. We are an official spot for that.
So
And,
you're saying bring them by the Dry Zone Barn,
yes,
Route 16 in Ellendale.
we're open Monday through Friday.
Okay, Monday through Friday. All right, no
9 to
problem.
5.
9 to
and
5.
we will make sure that they will get those products.
So they can just stop in Monday through Friday.
and it doesn't matter
say-
if it's a little bag or a pickup load. We'll take it all.
So you collect it all and you get it to Code Purple.
Yes.
That's kind of nice.
So
I don't even know many businesses do that. That's really nice.
So and we're on. If you go to their website, we're on there, but they have the list of what they would like to have. But,
Right.
They'll not say no to much.
Right, I agree. All
So
right,
we're
so
there for
that's
them.
another community-minded thing that Dry Zone does.
And
Dry
that's-
Zone is very much into the community.
Yes, we look forward to doing things like that. And Amy and I, and especially Heather, she's really. Matter of fact, we had a meeting yesterday. We're looking at some other things to do for Christmas.
Wow.
To participate in locally. And we're trying to, do more with the town in Ellendale and things like that.
You know
And around
Ellendale's
us.
having a New Year's Day parade?
Yes, and
You need to have that big poly truck in that
we're
thing.
working on that. I think.
Okay.
Because we got two of them
Poly
now.
Junior,
We
is
have
that what
two.
you call it?
We have to show off Poly Junior.
Poly 1 and Poly 2.
But we have two of the trucks that are running, and so things are growing. I guess right now we're preparing for our Christmas party for the
okay.
employees, which is going to be fun.
Did you find a caterer?
They think they got that squared away. I
Okay.
took care of the DJ and
Okay.
that kind of stuff.
Really? All right, and I gave a suggestion of fireworks, too.
Oh boy, now you're talking.
I think their name is Pyro Brothers or Brothers Pyro or something like that. Anyway, there's a local firework company, believe it or
Wow,
not.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the boys that own it, their dad works for me.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so, you could have a sizable firework display there.
But yeah, so we're preparing for now we're in our winter season, but we're still busy. And one of the other things is we had somebody reach out to us, and we're in communications with them. And this is where we are trying to defeat the negative attitude of negative situations of contractors. Somebody Facebook messaged us. They went with another competitor.
Oh,
They bought in August. They were
August,
supposedly going
okay.
to get installed in October-ish.
Okay.
They
August,
still
September,
haven't got it
October.
installed, and the people aren't able to give them an install date yet.
And I bet they've put a deposit. Mm-hmm. I bet they're concerned at
So
this
they're
point.
concerned, and they wrote us basically, what should we do? Is this normal? What, that kind of stuff. So we've responded back to them.
Did you originally quote these people? Or
we
did
have
you
not
not even
spoken.
know?
We've not. It does not look like we spoke to them.
All right, we've got to advertise harder.
Right.
In other words, now, but I think
But somehow they've heard about us since then.
enough to say, wait a minute, because you're the standard.
Right.
In other words, dry zone is the standard everybody is trying to achieve. In other words, and I think what you're saying, Amy talked about contractors last week. I think what you're saying is dry zone is made up their mind. They've got a goal. They want to be a fantastic place to work.
Right.
So they try to create a upbeat, positive environment. They try to pay good wages, good benefits, and they're constantly hiring, and they're trying to build a family team network.
Correct.
Then you're saying, now that's who's gonna do the work. So we
Yes.
want them happy and well paid, first
Correct.
of all. Then you're saying, okay, let's talk about the industry we're in. The industry, there's a lot of good contractors out there, but they're one-man bands, and you call, you might get them, you might not, you might leave a message, you're saying, no, we're going to have a building, we're going to have a permanent location, we're going to have people that answer the phone 24 hours a day, or I don't know if a person answers it at night or not, but you have
somebody
on-call
they will
stuff.
reach, yes.
Right, but you're saying if you call us, you're going to get through to us.
Yes.
You're going to get through to us, and we're going to return your call in a timely manner with answers or solutions.
Correct.
If we say we're going to show up, we're going to show up.
Yes.
If you want to look at our building, come look at our building. We have a real building. We have lettered vehicles. They're tagged in Delaware. They don't
Yes.
have all these out-of-state tags.
Correct.
We're not using cell phone numbers. We have a real landline.
Yes.
And I think that's what you're saying, that you're just redefining the industry, and you're just saying that customers deserve better, and you're going to deliver it.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. It's all about the homeowner, that we're gonna, when they call in with a concern and they want us out there, we don't go and door knock
Because
and
it's their
stuff
home.
like
They
that.
want you to care about it like
Yes.
they do.
And
you do commercial stuff too, though.
Yes, we do. We do commercial. We'll do anything that we're capable of, but we treat everybody the same way. We're now,
Right.
We're there.
Big job,
to take
little
care of
job.
them.
Because until you crawl around, you don't know if it's a big job or a little job.
That's true.
There could be no job. In other words. All right. But anyway, Amy was here last week, and she did a good job, and I could feel her passion for this industry, and I see it in Bill, and I see it in Heather, and I see it in every employee you got.
Yes.
You want to make the community you live in and do business in better. And you want people's lives that work for you to be better, and you want your customers to have a very positive experience, so that every time you see each other, it's a great crossing.
Absolutely, it's a whole big ripple effect.
Ripple effect,
If we
right.
treat our employees right and take care of them, they're going to take care of our homeowners like we want.
Yes.
And then homeowners are going to be happy, and then
Yep.
they'll take, they'll tell other friends and family.
It's a package deal.
Yeah, and then when the employees go home,
Right.
they're happier when they go home.
Right.
Their quality of work life and
Yeah.
and off time is matched.
It's a
better.
win-win-win.
So that's why I have a lot of passion working there. It's a lot of fun. To me, it's not like work.
Right.
Today is work when I go home and I got to trim some bushes and some
Right,
yard
get
work.
something
That's
done.
work.
And I also notice every corner you turn, Dry Zone's involved in something. They're either involved in this organization or that organization. You go to a trade show. You support many trade shows.
Yes.
In other words, I think the trade shows kind of depend on you.
Well,
and you depend on them to get you new
Absolutely.
clients and customers and things like that.
And we also participate in a lot of smaller events in different towns
Yes.
that we're capable of. And
Another thing, you're licensed and insured in the towns you work in.
yes.
You don't just slip in the dark hours of the night and
Right.
try to get away without a business license or something like
I
that.
can remember a couple of years ago, I had a homeowner says, "Do you have any unlettered vehicles?" I'm like, "No, we're gonna
No, we don't.
we're
No,
gonna
we
come in
don't.
the hours we're allowed to be."
So we're not only talking crawl space encapsulation, we're talking basement remodeling and waterproofing.
Correct.
We're also talking garage
That's our
remodeling,
which I'm
and-
excited about. Yes.
Right, I would agree. That sounds really cool.
It's because it's a spin-off of our basement refinishing.
Right.
Because it uses the same products, the waterproof
Yes.
products.
And
So
when you think about it, your garage is just as susceptible to moisture and dampness and mold and mildew as a basement is.
absolutely, if not
Garage
even
doors
more.
are open, right?
You're
putting
driving a wet car
in there, yeah.
You're stomping around with mud and snow coming off your vehicle.
How's poly level going?
Poly level's doing great.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, as you know, we added a second vehicle
Right.
about a month ago.
Right.
To
Better
keep up with the
service.
pace.
Yep.
It does slow down on outdoor work in the
When
wintertime.
it gets cold.
However, the jobs that are like garage floors and basements and slab homes, those will still move forward.
But it's a good time to talk.
Oh,
In
yeah.
other words, it's a good time to say, you think you got some work coming up, or when you covered up your swimming pool, you notice that the concrete isn't matching up, and you're worried somebody's going to trip and fall, or somebody did trip and fall.
Well, that's
You
what I
wanna get
had.
on the schedule. Do you schedule now? I
Yeah.
mean, could people schedule for
The
April,
lady-
May, June?
The lady that I was waiting on, I spoke of earlier, my friend owns a pool company, and they just closed it up.
Okay.
And he told her about us, and she said, well, I have a tripping sensor. I fell right here.
She knows just what and she couldn't sue herself.
Great. So, so it's worked out. We talked to the pool company on when they're going to open the pool.
Okay.
So we're scheduling
Yeah.
it right after.
Right after.
And
Very
the nice
good.
thing is now she's got that date.
Well,
And
what
that's
is
the date.
also neat is no matter when you do the work, they can use it that day.
Correct. So
That's
what
the
I told
other
her.
thing. In other words, if you're listening now and you've got some cement that needs to be lifted, whether you schedule ahead of time or get it done the day you need it or the day before you need it, you can use it. You can drive a car on it when you're done.
Absolutely. And then, that's what's hers. They're going to open on a Tuesday, and on Thursday we're going to come out, so she's ready for the weekend.
Wow. Very good. Dryzone.com is the website.
Yes.
A lot of testimonials there.
Yes,
A lot
so
of
that's-
information.
And that's updated regularly because as our homeowners give us permissions with their positive
Right.
statements, that's when they're added. Amy
Wow.
puts them up for us. And then there's lots of videos of everything that we do.
Wow. I agree.
And at any time, you can reach out to us. You can call us at the 684-5034
684-5034.
or stop in and see us.
Okay, right there. I mean, so you're saying literally a person could be driving by Route 16 in Allendale 5 days a week. Just stop in, say hello,
Yes.
look at some of the awards, and then there's all kinds of different products. Like if you've never seen a sump pump or the thing you put in the ground with the sump pump. What's
Absolutely.
that even called? With all the holes in it.
That's the crock.
The crock. It's the crock. It's the crock. And then you have this little platform in the bottom that holds the sump pump so the dirt and stuff doesn't get to
Absolutely.
it. You guys have got it going on there. And many of the products are patented, but everything you use and sell in an install is designed for that. It's not like you're going to a big box store and saying, oh, I think this will work or this might work.
Well, and you still see that sometimes. You'll see other companies, they'll post what they're using now, and I think I even brought one onto your other show.
You did.
The big peanut covered pipe.
Yes.
And that's not what it's supposed to be used in
Correct.
a crawl space. And I giggle at myself, but it's
right.
not.
But,
It's not.
but
It's not like, wow.
we want people to know there's a difference.
Yes.
And you really won't know the difference until you give DryZone a chance to send you their info packet and talk with you. So if you're considering any of the services that DryZone offers, I personally encourage you to at least give them a call.
Yes.
At 684 5034 684 5034.
And we're definitely worth the wait, at least to hear us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's worth the wait. In other words, this is a lifetime investment.
Correct.
So what's a few weeks of wait? And if you weren't busy, I would be nervous.
Well, that's what, when we had the big rain season.
Like if you could come to the next day, I'd say, whoa, why aren't you busy?
Well, that's what we try to stress is there's some reasons why some companies, if they can come out tomorrow, what's
Ask
wrong?
them why.
Yeah.
Ask them what's wrong. So I recently needed some roofing done. And I called the roofing contractor, and he was weeks out. And I was like, wow, how come? He said, we're busy. I said, well, you need to lighten up on advertising. He said, no. When you're busy, you advertise. And when you're not busy, you advertise more. He was schooling me on advertising.
There you go.
So anyway, 684-5034. Barry does a great job. He's got a great team. I do want to, again, say Amy did a good job for you in your absence. But we did miss you. And other than that, what are you doing today?
I'm off today.
Going to relax a little bit?
Well, got some more yard work to do.
Heard the word yard work earlier.
It's been creeping up on me.
Okay. Stock car race is done for the year?
They are.
Okay.
So we're tinkering. I think there's Mel's grandson has a go-kart race over at Club Milton today, so I might pop over there.
Okay. I don't know if you want to go with us or not, but we're going to go to Chad's museum here, like maybe next weekend.
Ooh. Because
It
I was
might be a
supposed to go
straight
there.
down and straight back. It might be.
Keep me posted because we were going to try to do
Okay.
that when I went to Charlotte,
We have a
but we
couple
ran out of
seats
time.
available if you want to go.
Okay.
I think we're going to head down. We're either going to go. Anyway, we'll talk about it
let
off
me know.
the show. We don't even need to talk about that on the show. We're going to go see a museum. Chad Culver was here last week. Barry, thanks a lot.
Thank
Have
you.
a good day.
Have a
okay?
good day.
Take care of yourself. But anyway, Chad Culver was here, and we're going to go down and see his stock car museum all about racing. No nonsense office machines. I bet you he is in. Do we have a guest? Oh, we'll have him come right on over. Oh my gosh, we got a breakfast review. Oh, here she comes. This is going to be good. Marley and Susan. And I'm going to bet Marley is going to do most of the talking because Susan looks nervous. Hi there. We've got Susan and Marley. I guess you both can just
Good
use that
morning.
mic.
Yeah.
If you would. And where are you from, for starters?
We're from here in Seaford.
Seaford, Delaware. How you doing?
Say good
Are you
morning.
nervous? Don't be nervous. That's a pretty ring. Where'd you get that ring?
Can you show him your ring?
That is pretty. Can I have that? No? Can I just touch it? Oh, look at that ring, everybody. I don't know if you can see it. All right. Well, anyway, have you had breakfast already?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
What'd you have?
I had French toast and
French toast.
eggs and scrapple.
And you don't have to be French to eat the French toast, do you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Do you come here often?
We came last Saturday, and so we're back this Saturday.
And what brought you last Saturday? The aroma?
It sounded like a great idea.
Okay. How'd you hear about them?
Well, we have had dinner here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. So you had French toast.
Yep.
What did Marley have?
Well, Marley was supposed to have scrapple, but she
Right.
had toast with the jellies she opened.
Oh, aren't those jellies fun to play with? My grandkids take them sugar packets and lay them all out and everything, and then some of them get ripped and so on. All right. Is that your son over there?
Yeah.
Does he wanna
was
be
having
on?
some stage fright.
Come on over here. Get over here. Come on.
Now
Here he comes.
says
Here he
it
comes.
looks
What's his
interesting.
name?
This is JP.
JP. Come right on around here, JP,
Here,
and
you
get in
can
this
hop
seat.
in the middle.
All right. This is a family event here. Hop right up there. JP has brought me something to drink. Is that for me? No? That's a nice shirt. What color is that shirt? Blue? What color is that shirt? Talking to this microphone. Say, hey, everybody.
Hey everybody.
And what color is your shirt?
Orange and gray.
Orange and gray. And what are you drinking here?
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. Is that the opposite of white milk?
No.
No? And do you like chocolate milk?
Yes.
And do you go to school?
Yes.
All right. And is this your sister, Marley?
Yes.
All right. Does Marley want to talk?
Would you like to say hi?
No. She's shaking her head no. All right. Anything else you want to tell us? Did you enjoy your breakfast?
Yes.
What'd you have?
Pancakes and scrapple.
Oh, my gosh. All right. And where are you from?
Seaford.
Seaford? All right. And are you excited about Thanksgiving coming up?
Yes.
Do you have school on Thanksgiving Day?
No.
No. Okay. Just checking. All right. So anyway, we're here at Smith's Cafe. Anything else you want to say?
It's the biggest scrapple
no.
I've ever seen.
The
Yes.
biggest scrapple.
Biggest scrapple
Yes.
ever.
Really? Yes. You want some more?
Everyone
Yes.
should come
All
try
right.
it.
All right. And do you have a job?
Yes.
Where do you work at? You clean your room?
He works at
McDonald's.
home.
He works at McDonald's. All right. So anyway, anything else you want to say or add?
No.
You're quite the talker, aren't you? All right. Do you have a car? Do you drive?
Yes.
You have a girlfriend too?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. All right. Anything else?
Thank you for having
All right.
us.
Well, I'm going to give you a Smith's Cafe gift card.
Oh,
It's worth
super.
$1,000,
Excellent.
but it's only in $10 increments, so there's $10.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh,
so
now
much.
you're happy, aren't you? All right. Marley got that. All right.
He
We'll
wanted $1,000.
Oh, okay. Well, come 100. How many
Come
times?
each time.
1,000. I don't
Yeah.
even know how many does it take. How much?
That's a whole bunch.
100 times. You're gonna have to come 100 times at $10. Is 100 times $10 1,000?
Yes.
Sounds right.
Okay. All right. Can I keep going?
Yes.
All right. We'll see y'all. Thanks a lot. Okay. Take a calendar too while you're at it. Take one of these two and give us a review. What the heck? All right. Thank you. All right, everybody. We're inside Smith's Cafe, and it's just that easy. If you ever want to be on TV and the radio, you just come on in and give us a food review. Food critics there, and they were very happy. And that young man had a lot of yeses, and he actually works at McDonald's, he tells me. So anyway, all right, he's thinking of the playground probably. So we're inside Smith's Cafe, having a good time, inviting you to come out. And through the week, you don't have to come on Saturday. I just remembered kids eat free on Saturday. Keep that in mind till noon. But what I was going to say is they've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day of the week. Now, let's go to No Nonsense Office Machines. Rick Fowler, our good friend, I bet he's there right now, so I want somebody to call him and just say, good morning, Rick Fowler. Thank you for being on the Weller's discount card. I get a discount every time I use it at No Nonsense Office Machines, but he's in Georgetown. His phone number is 856-7381. It's No Nonsense Office Machine. No Nonsense Office NoNonsenseOfficeMachines.com on the web. Look him up on Facebook, too, No Nonsense Office Machines. But if you need a computer, a laptop, a copier, a printer, a monitor, pretty much anything electronic, a gaming system or whatever, he will help you out. He's got new, he's got used, he can work on them. He speaks a language that you will understand. He's very helpful, he's very friendly, and he's very knowledgeable. His prices are right. Everybody that works for him does a good job. I've dealt with him for years. He's a nice, personable man. So if you need something fixed, he'll help you out. You want to buy something, he'll help you out. You want to buy the kids or the grandkids a tablet and you don't know what to get, he'll help you out. All you got to do is tell him what age and he'll just get it just right. So anyway, he's got new, he's got used. He's an honest guy. No Nonsense Office Machines. If you would just stop by one day and browse around, it's 2 miles east of the 2 miles east of the Circle. There on Route 9 in Georgetown, right next to Sports at the Beach Complex. And his phone number again, 856-7381. 856-7381. Call him right now and say, good morning, Rick. Okay? Other than that, that's about that. And I will let you go. All right? We're going to take a break from the radio. We've broke from the radio. We've officially broke from the radio. And we are going to continue right on here at Smith's Cafe, okay? So we are inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, which is in Seaford. And people say, I've never heard of either place. Well, the people that have heard of both places love it. And for the ones that don't, you need to get up and get out here. The restaurant is fantastic. The food is wonderful. On top of that, the thrift store is a 30-some thousand square foot thrift store over here with all kinds of stuff. The thrift store don't open until 9. The restaurant opens at 6. Restaurants actually open 6 days a week from 6 in the morning till 8. And they're going to be open on Thanksgiving Day, too. All right. Colin Walls is ready, I think. What are we doing? Something different?
Oh, no.
So anyway. Oh, okay. I didn't know. So.
I was just setting up this camera.
Okay.
See, this is. See that?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
this
yeah.
here on my phone.
That is the best side of me, the better side of me. All right. So anyway, good morning, Colin Walls. What are you waving to?
Good morning. Good morning. Good
What?
morning.
You're waving to
Waving
Brooks?
to the camera.
I mean, you're waving to Colin? Hey,
So we
haven't I
can-
been talking slower today? I was a little critiqued the other day. People
really
said I talk too fast.
I'm really proud that you actually break and then break. You stop talking and let the break and then come in. I'm like,
Oh, hi. Hey.
I know that's tough. I know it's
I'm
really
an
hard.
unpaid professional. Okay? I know a little bit of everything and a whole lot of nothing.
We were thinking it was a paid unprofessional.
Paid unprofessional. But somebody said, man, I watched it the other day and I couldn't even keep up with you. I had to drive faster to hear the words right.
Wow.
I'm like, no, I don't want you to get a speeding ticket on my account. You know how you get like a fast song on the radio?
Oh, yeah.
And the guy was like, man, you were just a jibber jabber. So I'm trying. I get all kinds of critiques, just so you know.
I'm sure.
Okay? I mean, if I don't get 50 comments a week,
I'll try to slow them down. Sorry.
slow them down.
I'll stop sending them to you.
You know, in church, I used to tell people, if you got a complaint, mail it from a mailbox in Wilmington so they won't know it came from anywhere around here. All right.
Well,
so,
here's what the view from this seat looks like. Jim.
Okay.
From our seat, this right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I understand now.
Now you know what you're looking at, right?
Right.
All right.
There's the timer, everybody, just so you know what it looks like. There's some TV screens up here. There's Katie. Wave to us, Katie. Katie's very festive. Okay? I think she's got a big night planned at the Clayton Theater coming up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we'll have Katie on in a little while. Let's talk about that. Don't forget that. Okay? Clayton Theater is one of her favorite movie theaters because it has a balcony.
Really?
Reminds her when she was a child and the. It's magic.
Yes.
You know. So anyway,
I've
Have
been
you
there
ever
before. Yeah, you and I were there.
That's
actually,
right.
And we sat
were.
up in the balcony.
Colin and I go to the movies
Right.
together.
Yeah, and we sit up in the balcony,
balcony.
all alone.
Right, with all our friends. Then we found the balcony was closed.
Oh, man.
gosh.
So, hey,
All right,
Wall
what?
Service Center. We are going to talk about Wall Service Center now.
Let's
we're done,
do it.
We're done fooling
Do
around
not
here.
be shy.
We're done fooling around here. So we were talking about this vehicle and how this little filter
item.
here saved the people thousands of dollars.
Not really. What saved them thousands of dollars was a knowledgeable person.
Well, true.
Diagnosing that that's what it needed because the first diagnosis was
They needed
you
an
need
engine.
an engine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do think it has to do with, it's like you could have a tool and you could have 4 different people operate a tool.
Right.
and the one who's knowledgeable of how to operate the tool can get more done.
Right.
I know
Or
that
do the
sounds
job
silly.
right with it.
Like my wife and I, there could be all these yard tools, but she's so experienced at operating them.
That's what you
I
tell
need
her. I know
to
that.
yield to her wisdom. All
I
right,
know
I'm
that's what
sorry
you
about
tell
that.
her. Anyway, so this part here, they were told that they needed an engine. Their oil pressure was real low, and this part actually really doesn't do anything as far as the oil pressure for the engine.
Right.
It's really just for the gauge. It just filters
Wow.
out, so no particles get stuck in the oil
It's like
pressure
a heads
gauge.
up, though.
It is.
It's like if this gauge isn't working right, you need to find out why.
Well,
because something bigger is going to not work.
yeah, well,
right.
I mean, this does get clogged with debris, and
Right.
any debris or particles that are in the engine are not good. And generally, it means that oil changes probably haven't been done as frequently as needed, or
Yep.
maybe using a very low quality oil or
It's
something
getting-
like
or
that,
a bad
even
oil filter.
or even a filter, exactly,
Or a cheap oil filter.
Well, sometimes it can indicate that there's problems with the engine. If it gets plugged up with metal particles.
Right.
Excuse me. So
That's okay.
metal is not a
Cough, I
good
don't
indication. That generally means that you've got something inside the engine coming apart. There's nowhere else metal can come from in your engine unless somebody puts it in there, and most people don't do that.
Well, somebody shot a bullet in your engine. Metal could come from. Oh, that's lead. Never mind.
Lead is metal, though.
A lead metal jacket or something like that.
Yeah. So
Right.
anyway, Wall Service Center. What I'm saying is, we can
Very
get it
serious
checked out.
commercial here, folks.
We can get it checked out. We can figure out what's going on with it and let you know. Give us a call 422-8110. WallServiceCenter.com on the web. We're at 220 Northeast Front Street. That's in downtown Milford, right across from Abbott's Grill, next to Bicentennial Park. Check out that downtown Milford while you're
Check
there.
it out,
Check
by
out
golly.
the Riverwalk. Check out, we've got all these little footbridges that go over
Yes.
the river in different places.
And you can go to that little animal daycare. What's it called? Fur babies?
Fur babies, yep.
And pet animals.
Yep, doggy daycare. That's right.
Doggy daycare.
So Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web.
On the web. Good morning, everybody. We're here inside Smith's Cafe. For you listening on the radio, in the event you want to hear what happens after 9 o'clock, because we're on till 10. We go off the radio at 9, so you can switch right over to my Facebook page. I'm Jim Weller, or you can watch it at My Cozy TV, okay? We have got some more guests coming up here in just a little bit, and we got a nice show cooking. We got Timothy Parker from WRDE going to be on in just a couple minutes. But I want to tell you something I'm very excited about. I have been doing some business with a company called Pools and Spas Unlimited in Milford. And I've got a new hot tub coming, okay? And I've got a sauna coming. And they told me it's going to be in kind of any week now. In other words, I'm really excited. I wanted to order it, and it's coming in, and I'm very excited. But anyway, every time I go in their store, it's a really nice store. It's in Milford, okay? It's right there on North Rehoboth Boulevard, 219 North Rehoboth Boulevard. It's called Pools and Spas Unlimited, and they have a lot of hot tubs on display. And you literally can get in one of them if you want, okay? I think you have to dress appropriately, and if you would like to see what it feels like and so on, you can do that. Also, they have an endless pool in there, which is neat. It's the kind of pool that the waves go against you and you just keep swimming, and it's endless. Okay, so they have that, but they also design pools. So like if you're listening or watching and you say, I kind of want a pool. Maybe you're a grandparent, you got a lot of grandkids and you want to entertain them, or you're a parent and you want a pool, or you just want a pool. Maybe you're a development being built and you want a pool house, big ones. They build them for towns and developments and everything. So anyway, they can design it. They sell fiberglass pools. They sell vinyl pools. They sell cement pools. Is it cement or concrete? I never get it right. Which is it, Colin? Concrete. They sell concrete pools, okay? So they don't sell cement pools. It's concrete pools. But anyway, and they design them. So you could have one with an island in the middle. You could have it with all kinds of things. So anyway, whether you want a little one, a big one, but this time of year, a lot of people think about hot tubs, spas. What a great Christmas gift. They've got some financing options available. So, and they've got a nice display, great prices, friendly, knowledgeable staff. So it's called Pools and Spas Unlimited. I want to give you their phone number because I would appreciate it if you would just give them a call and say, good morning. Good morning. 424-1999. What a great number. 424-1999, okay? Like their Facebook page. It's called Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. And their website's really cool, swimdelmarva.com. All right? Mark Henderson and his team will do a good job for you, and you'll like dealing with them. So give them a call. Check them out, whether you need pool supplies, spa supplies, you want to buy your spouse a spa for Christmas. Nothing greater than a brand new spa under the Christmas tree. All right, I'm going to have my next guest come on down and have a seat. It's Timothy Parker. And while he's getting here and getting settled in and getting his thoughts together, I'm going to tell you about one more great business that supports this show. And it's our friends at Duck Inn Car Wash. Man, they got one in Milford and they've got one in Seaford, which means they've got 2 Facebook pages, okay? So like them both, if you would. The Milford Duck Inn Car Wash is right there in Milford. It's right behind Dairy Queen. So if you had a Weller's discount card, you could get a discount at Dairy Queen and the Duck Inn Car Wash, okay? So anyway, also, they have one in Seaford, and I usually go to the Seaford one on Sunday right after church. But anyway, I do go to both. I like them both, and it's called the Duck Inn Car Wash. They have a website called duckinncarwash.com, and these are great gifts. So like if you own a business and you're thinking about what to get your employees for Christmas, or if you have customers and you want to get your customers some gifts, they have gift cards in any size you want, small ones, big ones, whatever you want. And they also have a frequency program, like after your 12th car wash, your 13th is free. 2 locations, Duck Inn Car Wash, Duck In Dirty, drive out clean, nice, local, family-owned, family-friendly environment. They do a good job, and they'll take good care of you, okay? Tell them I sent you. Duck Inn Car Wash, Milford and Seaford. Now, we have got Mr. Timothy Parker. This is Mr. and Mrs. Parker's favorite son, one of them.
Okay.
And Timothy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you work for WRDE.
Yes, Delmarva Zone, NBC
Right.
station.
How do you spell that?
What? What? Which one? WRDE or
Yeah.
Delmarva Zone, NBC station?
WRDE.
WRDE.
Okay, WRDE, exactly like that. It's
Pretty
spelled as
simple.
it's pronounced.
Yes.
Okay, just checking with you. So what do you do?
I'm a general assignment multimedia journalist. I cover.
Multi-million-dollar journalist?
I wish.
Multimedia.
I'm trying to be like you, Jim.
Oh, my gosh. Don't wish that on yourself. If you had any heart problems?
No.
Okay, please. Anyway, Katie's taking our picture. She gets mad when I don't give her a
Hi,
good one.
Katie.
She gets furious with me. She's one of those 50 comments I got, critiques last week, were all from Kami. 49 were from Katie. So I said Kami. Kami. All right, yeah. So anyway, what exactly do you do? Like, do you sit in an office and read newspapers and try to come up with ideas, or do you go out of the building and go find live stories? What do you really do?
It's a bit all over the place. So,
Okay.
I know for me, it's a bit of a. I'm a scrambler type
Okay.
of person.
Okay.
So sometimes I may come up with ideas. Sometimes I follow up with ideas. People call me, text me, email me. But usually, what ends up happening is whatever idea I have is usually so out of the box that they be like, "No, we're not doing that, Tim." Like
You need to quit asking.
I can't just do
It's
a story
easier.
without
Oh,
my
yeah.
manager's approval.
I would just do it. It's always easier to get forgiveness than Brooks works for me. And my employees always go for the forgiveness thing. They just do it, and then
It's always easier to
But see,
get
we have
forgiveness.
we have a process where we have to go through.
we have a process
No,
too.
I mean, we have script approvals. and
Okay.
video checks. And all this stuff,
So they're going to catch you.
No, but I mean, I wanted to do a story about the trampoline place. They're like, Tim, come on, man. Like, we're not doing that because
I would love to see you at a trampoline place.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure the viewers would too. But I mean, if it's newsworthy,
That would be newsworthy. Here's
we
how
would do
Tim
it.
broke his arm.
I'm surprised I haven't broken my arm yet as the scrambling.
All right, where is this trampoline place you speak of?
I'm not giving a free advertisement, but it's somewhere on Route 9.
We'll bill them.
It's somewhere.
What's
on,
it called?
Shall we bounce on,
I bet you
on Route
Katie's
9.
been. Shall we bounce?
No, the reason I was so intrigued by it is because it's right next door to us almost.
Right.
So I'm like, it is new.
It's brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new. So I'm like,
Bathrooms are spotless.
Yeah,
It's
you been?
clean. No, but
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just presuming since it's all brand new. Katie, have you been? All right, we're going to take and video Katie.
Okay, yeah, I think that
We'll let Katie
that would be the story.
Katie
So
be the news story.
When Katie breaks her arm, I'll be there right there to show it.
Right. All right. So anyway, this trampoline park is Shall You Bounce?
Shall we bounce? I think.
Shall we bounce?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess if we did it, we'd be bouncing.
Yes,
we'd
be bouncing a lot. But
All
I mean,
right.
I say that in tongue in cheek just to say that, our we have all types of stories, and
Right.
sometimes we pitch, sometimes it's just assigned to us.
Right.
It all depends on the day, really.
Okay. I do. Do you know Bob Backman?
Yes, he's my boss.
Okay, just in
Big
case.
boss.
Okay, well, he's a good friend of ours and a good friend of the show and a good supporter of everything we got going on. But I do find with Bob, he likes everything to have a nice family-friendly, positive tone.
I mean, I don't know.
That's the one thing I do like.
I mean, I don't know about the. That's me in a nutshell. Like, I mean, I'm very bubbly on
Bubbly?
camera. I think I'm very.
How'd you get bubbly?
I'm just like that. As a
Like,
guy.
did you go to college?
Yes, I went to college.
Well, did college teach you how to be bubbly?
No, I think some things are just innate, and it doesn't mean everybody has to be bubbly. Like,
Right.
everybody has their God-given gifts. Like,
Well, and there has to be Debbie Downers
yeah. Well, I mean,
to help balance
I wouldn't
the
say that,
bubbly
but-
people.
But you have your serious, people, and I mean, I'm a serious person too when it comes to my stories. But overall, there's a gleefulness that I have when I come to work, whether it's a hard day, like this morning. This is early.
Really?
Yeah, this is early.
Katie scheduled him for 7 o'clock next time.
But even despite that, no matter what time I have to get up, what time I have, whatever story, even or however late I have to work, I have a gleefulness to my work.
What did you do before this?
I was associate producer at Comcast Sports and now NBC Sports Philly
Really?
in Philadelphia.
So you moved here.
Yeah, I moved here and
Tax-free shopping got you, wasn't it?
yes. And I was at ESPN before that.
Really?
In Bristol.
So you've been with these smaller companies, and now you're with WRDE.
No. See, the sarcasm is so smooth. It's so smooth. I had no idea he was doing that to me. I was answering the question. So,
You were
no. ESPN and Comcast Sports is huge.
They're bigger than ours. Okay. Well, anyway, give WRDE another 6 months.
Oh, I'll try.
All right.
Yeah,
We love WRDE.
I love WRDE. Our stories that we do, like the community, the way we impact them, like I feel like there's a stronger connection with our station than others.
Oh, no doubt.
Because
Yeah.
like they actually feel like we care.
You're
and
part
we
of
do.
yes.
And that's the one things where, like I said, when I come into work one day, I may not really be feeling it, but my bosses, they make me care so much because they care.
Right.
And that's why I care when I'm out doing my stories.
Their personalities are infectious, in other words, and they just want to do a good job.
Yes.
I know Bob Backman's always telling me, find us stuff that's positive and upbeat. He says there's plenty of negative news to report on. He wants to report on good stuff. So,
I've done both.
all right. So anyway, what do you ride in?
My personal car?
Like, do you have a vehicle that's all lettered up with flashing lights and everything?
It's
that
out
says-
there now.
Okay.
Our WRD van.
Okay.
If I'm coming all the way to Seaford, I
You're
want to make
bringing
sure
the van.
I'm bringing the van.
All right. Because every time it's riding, it's advertising.
Yes.
That's right.
You
So-
need a Jim Weller's van or something.
Well, believe it or not, there is a Weller Does Delmarva Escalade or Suburban coming right after the first of the year. It's going to be all lettered up.
Is this sarcastic again, or is this
No,
for real?
I'm getting one.
Okay, see. that's
Oh,
good.
yeah. My accountant has informed me.
If you can get a Timothy
I need a
Parker
vehicle.
van, I'll take that.
Actually,
too.
it's going to be the first time I'm going to get paid to ride. So we're going to sell ads on it and everything. It's going to be really cool.
That's awesome.
Yep. So we might get a fleet of them. Brooks might end up with one, and Colin and Katie. He wants the Escalade. All right. I've not had an Escalade yet, so that's my goal. Because they have a thing that will heat and cool your cup. I believe so. Like
Okay.
I'm used to heated steering wheels, so now I want the heated and cool cup holder.
Heated. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of problems that can happen with that. Like I don't.
But
it
you sound like my wife. Just get an extended warranty.
It sounds
It's no
great,
problem.
but there's something
I don't care if
that's
something
just-
goes wrong with it.
It's too. It sounds too perfect.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But that's exactly see, all these electronics. I'm like, yep, just get an extended warranty. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, anyway, are you married?
No, I'm not.
All right. And do you intend to get married?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you want to put a pitch out there? Like, are you looking, or do you already have somebody in mind? Or
Let's do this. Watch WRD. You may get to marry me.
okay.
Let's just say that.
But you'll have to be very well versed in what WRDE does first.
Yes.
So you can have over dinner conversations.
Absolutely. We can talk about Route 9, Route 24.
Right.
All the Del Dot issues and everything.
Yes. No doubt about it. So what's your most you got any favorite memories of like an exciting story you covered? Or
There's a few. Like, what's interesting to me is that I find what you all find down here very interesting. Like, what my biggest story.
Chicken houses, school buses.
The biggest story I did was about a whale. I mean, I've done so many hard stories and serious stories. I cannot believe that the biggest story I've done was the whale, like a whale turning up on Rehoboth Beach. Like, people were really, really like excited
Into
about it. Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
now the second big story I've done was very serious. I interviewed a member of the KKK.
Okay.
So that was that. But I pitched that story.
Okay.
So it was right after Charlottesville, and I thought it was important to have the conversation. Like, everybody always, judges, but they don't discuss.
They don't understand.
They don't talk.
Right.
So that was. I mean, actually, the guy I interviewed, he said he wasn't a supremacist. He was a separatist.
Okay.
So it was very interesting to talk to him. Now, I would like to talk to those supremacists to see what their perspective was. So it's the levels to the racism, which I found interesting. You know what I mean?
Now, another thing you're not going to have to worry about in Sussex County is doing a story on a 10-story high-rise building.
No, that's true.
Okay. So I think the height limit here is like 60 feet or something like that.
Is that a legitimate limit? They're not
Something.
allowed
I
to?
believe the tallest building in Sussex County is Purdue's grain bins up here in Bridgeville.
That Milford,
I believe.
that new Milford Hospital. That's a Kent. Is that in Kent? The Milford.
Sussex. It's in the city of Milford.
Does that apply
it's 5
to
stories, I think.
Yeah, so does that apply to the regulations?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
not
see.
sure. And medical
Always a loophole,
facilities.
yes.
Right, it's a loophole maybe, but it's going to be a great hospital. I can tell you that.
Yes.
All right. So anyway, what else? How do you feel about this tax-free shopping? How's that affecting you?
I love tax-free shopping.
You do? I mean, you're not offended or anything?
Stop with the jokes.
That wasn't a joke.
No.
Here's why I say that. We have so many people that move from other states to Delaware, and they want to change Delaware to be exactly like where they moved from.
No.
So I've got all these people that have moved here that are always wanting all these changes and things like that. So I want to know if people that moved here, that do they like tax-free shopping or do they hate it? Do they want it to resemble where they came from?
Why in the world would I dislike tax-free shopping? I mean, it doesn't
because
even make...
some people that move here dislike things that make perfect sense to us, but they just dislike them.
All right, okay, that's not one of them.
Okay, I just didn't know. In other words, I can't get into the head of these people that move here and want to change everything.
No, that's not one of them. The things that I will want to be changed can't be changed because of just the way the infrastructure is built. Like, I'm a city guy, so like the long one-way highways or 2-lane highways, it is what it is. So
you want more of them.
No, I would like freeways or like expressways.
Oh, freeways.
Overpass, like that's
Would you
the type of
mind if
thing.
they added 50 cents a gallon to your gas to create the tax to afford that?
I would not like that.
All right, I'm just checking.
So I love the 2-lane highways. I love it. But no, there are times where my biggest thing about here is just the pace. It's a slower pace.
Okay.
And I'm a fast-paced guy.
Are
Outside
you?
of the morning. Outside of the morning. I'm
Anything before noon.
Yeah, I'm a fast-paced guy, so
You don't have any animals.
I don't. I'm scared of dogs, and I'll tell you, I had to cover one story. It was about the dog rescue. Recently in Georgetown. It was a Seaford. It was a Seaford. The guy had all the dogs, and
That's a Seaford Laurel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was it? The cruelty case. It was
Right.
an animal cruelty case, and I had to go to the SPCA and do the dogs. It was. For the first 5 minutes, it was the most terrifying experience of my life because it was like a bunch of dogs. I just don't like dogs. I'm scared of them.
Really?
I had having a bad experience. Although I do have one when I was little. This is already after I.
When were you little?
Long time ago.
Okay.
This is already after I was scared of dogs. Like
Okay.
I was. Believe it or not, I had a pack of cookies in my hand. And
No way.
and
Taking them to a friend?
No, and a dog, and a dog started chasing me, and I dropped the cookies, and the dog just left me alone.
Really?
Yeah, that's. But
Did you unwrap them first?
I just like. I probably was eating them on the way, but that I was already scared of dogs before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, they can smell fear. So that's probably what it is.
I don't know, but actually, I live with a dog now.
Really?
I live with like a big, like Lassie-looking dog.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, who feeds this dog?
Not me. It's one of my roommates.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
The reason I was asking is if you're not an early morning person, don't get a dog because they always want to go outside first thing in the morning.
Really?
Yeah. I have a dog that wakes up religiously at 4 o'clock in the morning.
The dog that's in my house is just really chill.
Really?
But you know what the crazy thing? Like when he barks, it's the barking. You know, it is so terrifying, and it's like they bark and they have an underbelly to it. It's like roof. That is terrifying.
Okay. Can I hear that one more time?
Roof.
You're ready to testify. I can tell. He's preparing his case. All right. Anything else we need to know?
No, I love it.
How's this interview been?
This is fun. This is fun.
Okay.
I thought it would be fun.
Do you know we're not paid professionals?
Are
We're
you
not
kidding?
paid or
Are
professionals.
you jocking me again? He
No.
looks professional. Brooks looks professional.
He is. Brooks is quite the salesman. He's a salesman.
I try at least.
He's very intelligent over there. You just ask him. When you get done with me, you ask Brooks. He'll tell you how good a guy he is and how smart he is.
I'm sure he would not do that.
He would if you asked. Come on, Brooks, tell me. All right, well, we're going to let you go. Is that all right?
That's fine. Thank you.
I'm going to
so
give you a
much.
gift because I want you to tell your friends about this.
Okay.
Have you ever seen one of these?
No, I have not.
Take a look at the front and the back and tell me, is there any businesses there that you would go to? This is the Weller's discount card, everybody. They're available. They're hot off the press. They're only $10. And I'm going to try to get him to buy 50 of these right here on the air.
Oh, no, you won't do
So
that.
tell me, is there anywhere there that you would go?
I would go to a lot of these places.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can have that card.
Okay.
And every time you use it, you'll save money.
That's awesome.
And I want you to think of me every time. And then I want you to think of 2 friends that you could talk into buying one of them.
Okay.
Every time you use it.
So you sell these?
Yes, we sell them. We design it. We donate the money from it to the National MS Society.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. But we pick those places, and they're all places we like to go. It's the only one with 2 Dairy Queens on it and Vanderwin's ice cream. So you can
that's
tell we like
awesome.
ice cream.
That's
So-
very awesome.
But anyway, so you can have that, but just help spread the word so we can sell some.
Absolutely. Thank
I've
you
only
so
got
much.
about 950 left.
Okay, I appreciate
Okay.
it.
All right.
Thank you
Thanks
so
a lot. Oh,
much.
take this. We need you to do a review of
I
our
have
show.
that already.
Okay. And a
I have
calendar.
Don't have a calendar.
Take a calendar.
I'll take that.
And my birthday's March 12th, in case you want to remember that.
Okay.
All right. All
My
right.
birthday
Thanks
is
a lot.
December 27th. It's
Oh,
coming
really?
Up. So I
It's
want
coming up,
gifts.
everybody. He wants gifts.
Thank you
Get
so
him
much.
puppy toys. No,
Nice to meet
okay.
you.
Nice
Thanks for
to meet
having
you.
me.
You've done a good job. Take care of Bob Backman for me, all right?
Absolutely.
And Walt Barkus. I don't know if you know that guy.
He's my
a
boss.
mess.
He's my boss
He's a
boss.
mess, but he loves donuts.
Oh, good.
No, I don't know what he
No.
loves. He loves the Lord. I know that much.
Me too.
All right. Well,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much. Okay,
Appreciate
take
it.
care.
Thank you.
All right. There he is, everybody. We're done with that interview. That interview is in the can. It's over. All right. I want to talk about some auctions coming up. My good friend Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction. Man, they just had a busy weekend, and here we are again, another Saturday. Big auction at Wilson's Auction today in Lincoln, starting at 10 o'clock, runs into the afternoon and the evening. If you want to buy something, they got all kinds of stuff. And if you ever want to sell something, Wilson's Auction is the way to get it sold, whether it's property or things, you give them a call. Now, they got some auctions coming up. So first of all, they got one today. And then they've got one Tuesday nights, which is an auto auction. Then on November 29th, which is not far away, they have 2 properties in not Harrington, I started to say, in Georgetown. They're going to sell 2 properties in Georgetown. So you can look and learn all about this at wilsonsauction.com. Is Katie wanting to talk to me? No. Okay. What was that? Okay, yep. Okay, here we go. Yep. Katie's hungry. She wanted a Smith's car. She wants some dumplings. Anyway, listen. Wilson's Auction is in Lincoln, and if you need an auction company to buy something, you want to buy something, you want to sell something, I buy houses at their auctions is what I do, and then I make them rentals. So anyway, it's a great place to get a bargain. So it's wilsonsauction.com in Lincoln. They got a new Facebook page. You can check them out there on Facebook, okay? Wilsonsauction.com on the web. You can stop in today, starting at 10 o'clock, right on Route 113 in Lincoln. They have a big auction, stuff inside, outside, everywhere. But it's a nice place to sell stuff, too. It's a time of year you want to generate a little cash, clean out the closets, clean out the garage, get some money to buy Christmas gifts or whatever. You take your stuff to Wilson's auction, drop it off, and they sell it, and they turn it into cash, and you get the money, and you don't have to be bothered with it. You don't have to have a yard sale or anything. But mark your calendar for the 29th. And there's 2 different auctions in Georgetown. Both are houses, going to be sold to the highest bidder. And they're nice. I actually went and looked at the one. I'm thinking about possibly buying it. So, again, the phone number is 422-3454, 422-3454. Whether you're selling something or you got a question about buying something, Wilson's Auction has a lot going on. Look them up on the web. Check them out, and they will do a good job for you. All right, next is we're going to be taking a break from the radio in just a minute. We're going to take a break from the radio, and I want to let you know that you can continue to watch the show at my Facebook page. That's Jim Weller on Facebook, okay? And it's Jim, not GYM. Jim Weller on Facebook. But we got some more things going on. But after 9 o'clock, we've decided we're going to really open up the phone lines. We're going to talk to you about different things. Going to have a little giveaways and contests. And I got a lot to tell you about Weller's. But I did mention the free cubes. We had a lady call about it. These are styrofoam cubes. I forgot the size. 12 inches by 12 inches by 18 inches, thereabout. And we're giving them away. So people buy them and they, use them for bow and arrow practice. Some people stack them up and make something out of them or whatever you want to do with it. I know a man who put them together and used them to hold his pool cover up is what he did. And that was kind of neat. I've actually got pictures of that. I need to dig that up sometime just to keep the cover up so leaves and stuff like that don't it was up in the air like a dome. And they just float and hold the pool cover up. So that's that. Hey, we put all our generators on sale too. I need you to check out Wellers.com. That is WELLERS.com. And check out our big generator liquidation. Some of them are like $200 below what I paid. I just want to get rid of them. Going to take a break from the radio. We will continue on My Cozy TV and on my Facebook page. We're going to talk to Colin Walls. And then we're going to continue on after that. A lot of things going on at Walls Service Center in Milford, Delaware. I believe he's open today. Probably open by now.
Yes, 8 o'clock we open.
8 o'clock. Now, what Saturday are you closed this month?
It's going to be the Saturday after Thanksgiving, so next Saturday.
Yeah. Okay, so next Saturday is your once-a-month break.
Right, and then next month we're going to be closed the Saturday before Christmas.
Excellent.
Because Christmas is on a Monday, I think.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So it'll be a nice 3-day break for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
You're not doing that? Oh, you're closing the whole week.
We're closing the day after Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So you're open Christmas Day and closing the day after
Now
Christmas.
we're open the Saturday before Christmas.
Oh, okay.
While you're closed the Saturday before Christmas.
Okay.
So
Got it.
anyway, Wall Service Center is open today till noon.
Yep, we are open, and give us a call. I don't know if we can get you in today or not, but if you need something done,
Well,
call
they can
Tracy.
schedule today.
Yeah, call Tracy, and we might be able to get you in today. I'm just not sure.
All right.
But give her a call, and if we can't, then she'll go ahead and schedule you for probably Monday or Tuesday, and do our best to get you in
I'm
as
dropping
soon
my
as
truck
possible.
off this weekend.
You are? Okay.
I want the oil changed. I had it at another place the other day, having some warranty work done, and they got really frustrated. I didn't want to get the oil changed.
Really?
I said, well, I got a guy in Milford, and he's my friend, and blah, blah, blah. And they said, well, you better keep good service records and all this stuff. It's a new truck, that's all.
Yeah,
so if you have a new truck, folks, you can deal with Wall Service Center.
Well,
you don't have
can
to
for
take it back
sure,
to the dealer.
and we do keep records of everything, and we put the weight of the oil we put in there and all that, and we always use the manufacturer recommended unless the customer doesn't want us to. We do recommend against that. We like to use what the manufacturer recommends because they've designed this engine to work with that specific weight of oil or type of oil. So we do go with that. But anyway, Wall Service Center, we do everything from simple bulb changes on up to replacing an engine or a transmission. Oh. Got something?
Wipers. They wanted,
Wipers, yes.
Yeah, they had a whole laundry list of things I should do.
You need wipers? Okay.
That's what they said at 20,000 miles.
All right.
Said the windshield streaking.
Is it?
That's what they said.
All right, well, yeah.
Needs an alignment. They want to rebalance the tires.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
This is looking good now. You just going to drop your checkbook with it, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Blank check.
Yeah, that's all.
So, anyway.
Just sign it. I mean, I don't want it completely blank. I want it signed.
Okay.
I can't do anything with the completely blank ones. Anyway, Wall Service Center, we can do everything
downtown Milford.
From a simple oil change up to replacing an engine or a
Can
transmission.
you do a complicated oil change?
Some of them are complicated, actually.
Oh, I agree.
Some of these got some shields underneath of them.
Yeah, you got to take them down. Yep.
It's not complicated. It's just a little more time consuming than
And that's
a
where it's
regular
just
oil
critical
change.
to deal with people that have been there and done that.
Yeah.
And that's what Walls is kind of famous for. 59 years of being in business, you have some knowledge, you know. You didn't get that far by mistake.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, we offer great warranties to go with all of our services. And the good thing is that we plan on being around a long time. We didn't just start in
Let's
this
talk
last
about
year.
this next commercial.
We will. We'll do that.
Because
So-
with the holidays coming up,
Yeah.
people traveling, that's a great idea.
yeah. So just to tease, this is what we're talking about next time. So I
Next
know you can't
time,
tell
don't
what it
let
is,
us
so you gotta
forget.
stick around.
If we start talking and we forget to talk about it, call us.
Right, yell at
Okay,
the
write the
TV.
number down too, because I want phone calls after 9. 422-7336. 422-7336. We've got a whole hour. We're going to goof off and tell you about things. I want to talk a lot about Wellers, though, if we could. Okay, Brooks? Okay? There we go. He's nodding his head like, yes, ma'am. Yes, boss. All right. Anyway, you are watching a show. Every week we do this show. How many times have we done this show on TV? We've done this show 97 times on TV. It's almost time for a party. It's almost time for our 2-year anniversary of being on TV. We've been on radio over 4 years. So you're watching Weller Does Delmarva, okay? And it's a weekly show that we do right here in Smith's Cafe each and every Saturday morning from 7 to 10. So we have many people here. People stop in. People come. People go. People get breakfast. And are you talking to me? Were you talking to me? Okay, yeah, I'm going to want crab imperial if that was your question. I like to get crab imperial here. It's very good. Their crab cakes are good. Their shrimp is good. Everything is good here. So they have takeout orders too. If you want to place a takeout order, you just call 990-5711. 990-5711. Brian Scarr is here. There he is. He's tuning his guitar. And he is going to be on with us, everybody. He's sporting a new hairdo today. So for those that know Brian, and I think he's hot off of a gig. I think he played last night somewhere, actually. Packed the house. So anyway, we're going to talk to Brian Scarr. I think he's going to play a little music for us. And I think Katie's going to dance while he does that. I'm not sure. Katie and Brooks, I'm not positive. Do you guys dance? Or yeah, Brooks knows how to do that. What's it called? The electric slide. All right, everybody, write the phone number down. 422-7336. After 9 o'clock, we encourage phone calls, all right? So we're going to tell you a lot of things that are going on sale at Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville, and we are going to tell you about a lot of different things. And we're going to have some giveaways, some silly little contests just to have some fun, and Brooks will be chiming in with me, and we're going to have a segment with Katie, and we're going to talk about the Clayton Theater just a little bit. So she is an expert on that and one of their largest customers that they have. And I don't mean large in size, not because she's tall. I mean just she spends a lot of money at the Clayton Theater, okay, is what I'm trying to say. People that know Katie know that she spends a lot of money. So she's a good girl. I like to give her a hard time. So anyway, you are watching my show, and it's called Weller Does Delmarva. And I'd love to hear from you. Prep for the radio. So I'm going to pause. Here we go. I'm pausing. I'm done pausing. We're now back on the radio. Good morning to everybody. Now, this is the last half an hour with my radio crowd, okay? So if you're listening on the radio, we need you to write this phone number down. It's 422-7336. 422-7336. People will recognize that number. That was the number for my tire store in Lincoln. I've probably had that phone number since I was about 16 years old, I think. How old am I? 59 minus 16, 43 years. Gosh, the number should be worn out by now. But anyway, 422-7336. After 9 o'clock, we're going to take some phone calls. We're going to have some games and play some silly little contests and just chit-chat with you, all right? So write that down, 422-7336. If you ever want to be on the show, if you want to purchase advertising during this show or our Wednesday night show, or you have any ideas, feel free to give me a call and talk to me. We have openings for people to be on the show. We like to promote people and promote things. We have a Wednesday night show called Live with Walls and Weller also. So we have advertising opportunities available in many different ways. So if you want to talk about any of that, you're planning your next year advertising, and you want to get my 2 cents worth, I do a lot of advertising. I'd be glad to help you out. So anyway, what is the next thing I want to talk about? I want to talk about Luff and Associates. Am I way behind, Brooks? I am way behind. I'm good.
Yeah.
Luff
right
and
on target.
Associates is the accounting organization firm that I deal with. And it's George Luff and his son Tyler and a whole team of people there. I've been dealing with them at least 20 years. I'm going to probably guess I've been dealing with them 30 years. All right? And Luff and Associates has an office in Dover. They have one in Milford, and they have one in Rehoboth. And they're a good group of people to deal with. So whether you have a business and you need some accounting help, or you're settling an estate, or you're just an individual that you just want somebody to do your tax return or help you with accounting questions, they can help you out. Now, another thing they do is they have a system called Easy Payroll. And I've been dealing with them for a few years now on this, and I know a lot of people that have signed up with them. And you don't have to deal with them for your accounting work for them to help you with payroll. So if you need some help with your business payroll, whether you got 2 employees or hundreds of employees, they can help you out. They can handle everything or part of everything. They can handle as little as you want them to or as much as you want them to. So it's Luff and Associates. On the web, it's luffcpas.com, luffcpas.com. Their phone number is 422 9699 422 9699. Whether you need an accountant, whether you own a business and you need some help with payroll, if you have any accounting related questions, they can help you out. I've dealt with them for years and I'm very happy with them. Do we have anybody from Smith's? I'm just curious. All right. Anyway, we are inside Smith's Cafe. Brian can come on down if he wants. And guys, if you want to get the Scott Sockrider commercial semi-ready, I'm semi-ready. I got to brag on him. He just did. All right. Well, then let's roll the commercial and then I'll brag on him. Here we go. Brian, good morning to you. How is you?
Live at Fine Day Farms, my house. This is where I live.
You were at what?
My wife Denise
forgot the
told
name.
me it is time to
16
get the
Mile.
green slime off the house. So what did I
Good
do?
turnout.
Picked up the phone. Who did I
Good.
call? My good friend Scott Sockrider. He owns a business. Look him up on Facebook, Power Washing Delaware. Like his page while you're at it. This dude's been doing power washing for over 14 years. Now take a look.
Different
He's got a couple different trucks here, but you can see Scott's right there, and he's got his other man with him, and they're just doing a good job. He's an honest man. Been doing this for over 14 years. He's licensed, he's insured, he's completely self-contained. His phone number is 302-858-9568. That's 858-9568. Power Washing Delaware on Facebook. Like his page there. Online, it's theprofessionalpowerwash.com. Good man, honest man, do you a good job? Give him a call, 302-858-9568. Scott Sockrider, he'll clean whatever you need cleaned. See ya, bye.
We're coming back. We're coming back, everybody. And that was Scott Sockrider, Professional Power Wash. I want to give you a promo code if you need any power washing done. I'm ready. Did you get it? Okay. If you need any power washing done, you give him a call and say, hey, Jim Weller told me to give you a call, and I need a discount. And he'll give you a 15% discount just for mentioning me or Weller Does Delmarva. And if you get the Weller's discount card, he's on there. But I just had a house power wash yesterday, and I want to say he did the roof, he did the house, he did the patio was like bricks, like red bricks. Man, it looks great, Scott. It really does. The house looks good. The porch, everything. He did a really good job for me. I'm very, very happy. He brings his own water. He's self-contained, but just mention that promo code, Jim Weller or Weller Does Delmarva, and save 15% with Scott Sockrider. Now, my next guest has arrived. He is a guy I have got to know here over the past couple of years, and his name is Brian Scar. Is that correct?
You got it.
Is that what you go by?
That's what I go by.
All right. And he's a singer-songwriter, a local artist, local young man, went to school here, right?
Well, Sussex Tech. So,
Sussex Tech.
yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. All right. And you played just last night. Was it yesterday afternoon or last night at 16 Mile Brewery?
Yep.
Okay.
Down in Georgetown.
Down in Georgetown. Had you been there before?
Yeah, I played there a few times. before.
Okay. All right. Well, I know a lot of people love that place. So you are for hire, for one. If somebody is having a Christmas party or some kind of a New Year's event, or you're probably booked up already, aren't you?
Getting there.
Getting there. But you are for hire. Is that right? So if somebody owns a restaurant or owns a business or is having an event and they would like some music, they can hire you.
Sure thing.
All right. And so if they were to hire you, what kind of music would you say you play?
Well, like you said, I'm a singer-songwriter, so I do a mix of originals. But my genre kind of focuses between Jim Croce, Johnny Cash, and John Denver.
Okay.
It's the best
All
way
right.
I can put it.
All right. And you're prepared to play a song?
Yeah, I can play
All
a
right.
few.
All right. Well, Brooks has got the timer running, so let's keep you moving. So
Oh, okay.
why don't you go ahead and play a song?
All right.
Brian Scar. What's this going to be called?
This one's called the Santa Fe, and it's about the steam train.
Did you write it?
I did.
Okay, this is an original. Here we go.
Riding out of Kansas on the steam train Santa Fe, in the boxcar full of cotton, a country boy would lay. He plays banjo with the wind and the rain, singing at the stations for dimes and sugar canes. And he keeps rolling down the line, riding down the Santa Fe, 1/4 at a time. Going out of Pueblo on the roaring Santa Fe, riding through the canyons and towns of yesterday. And that boy's got a heart of dreams as the train slows down, singing at the stations as crowds would gather round. And he keeps rolling down the line, riding down the Santa Fe, 1/4 at a time. Last stop, San Diego, on the steam train Santa Fe, with a banjo on his back. That boy hopped off and waved, and it's been quite some time since the rails made sound, carrying that country boy who sang from town to town.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. Well, how about we jump right into another one? Is that okay? How long? I did want to ask you, how long does it take to write a song?
How long? You know,
I mean, are we talking years or months or?
You know the song Rocky Mountain High?
Yes.
That took John Denver 6 months to write.
Really?
So it really, and you know the song School's Out for Summer?
Right.
By Alice Cooper, that took him 15 minutes to write.
15
So
minutes.
It's all, depends on the song and how fast it comes out of the head.
Okay. All right. You got another one?
Sure.
All right. So this is an example of Brian Scar.
So this one took 2 days to write.
2 days to write.
That's usually my kind of thing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 to 3 days.
All right. Here we go. What's the name of it?
I'll do the Harbison song.
Oh, Harbison, Delaware. Yeah.
You got it. There's a town where I was born and raised, 30 miles south of the Air Force Base. A town so small that just 1 mile is all there is to it. Just a little stretch on Highway 5. Well, there's a broken cemetery, an island chicken plant, and a blue dart bus I'll take there and back. Oh, I remember evenings playing baseball, brother and my sister up the bat. Oh, our father, he would throw, and away that ball would go. often swung into the old pine tree. But one of my favorite things when I was young, strolling with my friend there down the road. We'd bike and we would run till the sun went down. Stop to pet the horses along the way. Well, there's a broken cemetery down in Chicago, and a blue dot bus I'll take there and back. Growing up, a lot has changed about me. Nothing's really changed in Harbison. My mother, she still walks and she prays quite a lot, but always had time for a round of gin. Well, there's a broken cemetery down in Chicago, and a blue dart bus I'll take there and back. Well, there's a broken cemetery down in Chicago, and a blue dart bus I'll take there and back.
Very, very good. Very good, Brian.
Thank you.
You're very talented.
I try.
So he writes these songs. Now, that one there is going to be out soon. That song is not for purchase yet. Is that correct?
Got it.
Okay. Now, how would somebody purchase your songs or learn more about you?
You can always go to my website, www.brianscar.com. That's Brian with a Y. I always put my schedule up there, and it's updated monthly or
Okay.
sometimes daily.
So lets people know where you're going to be and things like that.
You got it.
If they want to learn more about you. Your songs are available for purchase where?
Yeah, I have them on iTunes and Amazon and probably a few other places. But you just look up my name on that site, and you'll probably find me.
iTunes or Amazon. Brian Scar, local guy, singer, songwriter, and anything else you want to say or let people know?
Well, stay tuned for a Christmas music video.
Okay.
I'm doing
a video.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing John Denver's Christmas for Cowboys.
Really?
And I'm actually about to head over to Changing Fates, which is in Laurel.
Okay.
It's a horse rescue center.
Really? Mm-hmm. And you're going to take up horseback riding?
Well, I'm going to shoot a couple scenes of some of the horses there and kind of,
Really?
Get
That's
the word
kinda cool.
out there. Yeah.
All right. So your video will also help the horse rescue.
Yeah, it's a neat place. I mean, it's from 10 to 1. Anyone can go there on Saturdays.
So somebody could go there today.
Yeah, and volunteer your time to walk the horses and touch them and ride them.
Oh, that's a great idea. What's it called again?
It's called Changing Fates.
Changing Fates.
You
Horse
got it.
rescue in Laurel.
You got
Katie could take Violet there and they could walk a horse.
it? There you go.
That would be a cool idea. Wow. So they're looking for people to give a hand.
Yeah, if you're...
I never thought of that. All right. Anything else you want to say or add or wanna say hi, Mom, or anything like that?
Hi to anyone who's listening.
All
And,
right.
Thank you for having me. I
Oh,
appreciate
thank
it.
you. You're welcome.
And on the Weller Show for the
Yeah.
first anniversary.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, too.
The Wednesday nights, yeah. That was cool, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you got 25 seconds left if there's something else you want to add or say.
25 seconds.
What will I say in 25 seconds?
All right. Watching Frasier Crane lately.
Okay.
I'm listening. No? Okay. Well,
I'm
the
listening.
effort
Is that
was
what he
there.
says?
Yeah, that's his catch line.
Okay. Frasier Crane. Is that who you said?
Yeah.
Okay. We're talking about Frasier,
Yeah.
the psychologist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's
Yeah,
got
TV
his
show.
dad's got that little dog.
Yep.
Okay.
Back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s. All right. Well, we're going to thank you for coming, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Take care. All right. Now, we're going to continue on, if that's okay. Is everybody ready to continue on? I want to talk about Jerry's Lawn Care. This is our friend Jerry Santoro, another good supporter of the show, and he does all kinds of things. People say, well, why would I think about lawn care when it's freezing out? Well, first of all, you want to make sure that you're prepared for next year. There are certain times of the year that you seed and fertilize your yard and have him do things like he has this thing that punches little holes in it. But something that he is very busy doing right now, it's firewood. It's the time of year people are buying their firewood, because if you wait too long, everybody's out of seasoned wood. Now, he has a lot of seasoned firewood, okay? So this is hardwood, oak, cherry, hickory. It's cut, it's split, it's ready to go. He can deliver it in small quantities or large, or you can go pick it up at his place in Greenwood. It's Jerry Santoro. It's Jerry's Lawn Care. He's been in business over 10 years. He's a good local guy. He also sells and installs pavers. He also clears lots. Like, say you got a building lot, you're going to build a house or something like that, or you just have a lot that you want cleared. He can cut down the trees. He can get rid of it all. He can dig up the stumps, or he can grind up the stumps. So anything you need there. He also, I think, can dig. Like if you need a basement dug, I think he can also do that. He has a big excavator. So there's a lot of things Jerry can do. But it's Jerry's Lawn Care. His phone number is 363-6025. 363-6025. On the web, it's jlc-llc.com. jlc-llc.com. I do want to tell you real quick that we are for hire. If you ever want to consider having us do this show at your business, in other words, we make deals with people on 8-week increments, okay? So if you say, look, I've got a business and I'd like to have you come for 8 weeks in a row, we might be able to work that out, okay? So if you have any questions about that, feel free to call me. We've now been here at Smith's. Next week will be our 16th week. You know, we did it for 8, and then we did it for another 8, but we're just saying in the future, as things move along, if you have a business and you need some help promoting it, if you were to hire us to come, you get about 40 or 50 TV commercials a week and 30 radio commercials. And then we literally do the show live, so you get talked about all during the show. Plus, you know, since we've been here, many, many more people come in the restaurant. We see them and we talk to them, just people that we know that are coming just to see the show. So we just want to let you know that Weller Does Delmarva is a show that is mobile, and we are always entertaining ideas of where we could be. So keep that in mind. I'd love to be at a car lot sometime, in other words, you know, and make deals right during the show. But we like restaurants, too, because we like the food. But there's just different things, different places that we can go. So we're semi-mobile, but we need really good internet, and we need to have electricity, too. Both of them go hand in hand, all right? Heat is a nice thing also, air conditioning. Nice bathrooms, too, would be nice. But right now, we're at Smith's Cafe. And we're also going to be here next Saturday if you want to come out and join us. But anyway, it's great, made from scratch, home cooking on Saturday. Kids eat free till noon. And I'm going to tell you about their Thanksgiving Day dinner. I don't know what time slots are left because I know some of them. But if you're looking for a way to get out on Thanksgiving Day and not have to do any cooking, not have to buy any food, not have to clean any dishes, come on out. They are having a buffet on Thanksgiving, but you must make reservations. The phone number, 990-5711, 990-5711. Also, they're going to have Thanksgiving Day takeouts. But again, you have to order them in advance. Everything is coordinated. No walk-ins for the takeouts and no walk-ins for the buffet on Thanksgiving Day. It is only by doing it in advance. Now, their weekly specials, I want to mention Mondays is 10% off for teachers all day long, and kids eat free from 3 until close. Saturday, kids eat free till noon. Then you've got Tuesday, 10% off for veterans. Wednesday, 10% off for senior citizens. Thursday, free dessert. Friday, 10% off for healthcare providers. And if you want to learn more about Smith's Cafe, please like their Facebook page. It's Smith's Cafe. Just go there and like it. And just go ahead and you'll be able to see their breakfast specials, their lunch and dinner specials. Great food made from scratch. Now, I want to tell you we're in the last few minutes of the radio portion of our show. So for those listening on Delaware 105.9, you are going to have to make a decision. When the show ends at 9 o'clock on the radio, you can then go to Facebook and look up Jim Weller and watch the show there, okay? We're going to be on till 10 o'clock. You can come down to Smith's Cafe right here in Seaford, or you can also go to WWellerDoesDelmarva.com, right? Okay, www.wellerdoesdelmarva.com. And then you can also go to My Cozy TV, which is Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air at 31.2. We're going to continue till 9 o'clock. Please write this phone number down, 422-7336, 422-7336, because starting at about 9 o'clock, we're going to be welcoming phone calls and just want to chit-chat with you. Weller's Utility Trailers is now officially open. We're there till 1 o'clock today. Our huge trailer sale, all the trailer prices from yesterday to today are going down. So if you got a price from yesterday or further back, today they're lower. Our year-end push starts today. We've got our generators on sale, so you could check out Wellers.com and learn a lot of things there. But we are putting all of our trailers on sale. We take trades, we offer financing, but we need to move. I don't know how many more we got to sell, but is it 295 left? I don't remember, but or 100 and some. We got a lot of trailers that we've got to sell by the end of the year. About 190. So we got 190 trailers we need to sell by the end of the year. After that, we're going to take off. We're taking a cruise, and we're just going to relax after we sell 190. No, we're not. We're just going to keep right on trucking and sell 191, 192, and so on. But we have a goal, and I believe we're 190 trailers to go. But we're on target. We're moving right along. But, man, I went by there this morning, and there is a great big tractor trailer load of trailers. We should make a contest out of how many trailers are on the load. So, anyway, we're going to start doing that. So, we're here at Smith's Cafe. If you want to come join us, we're going to be here till 10 o'clock. If you ever want to hire us, we're for hire. And we can bring some exposure to your business, no matter what kind of business it is. And also, we are not just on radio. It's radio, TV, Facebook, and streaming. So it's an audience that you're not going to get with any other media outlet. So plus, we have a lot of fun. We know how to stir it up just a little bit. So 422-7336. We're going to be taking phone calls right after we end on the radio. Who's working the radio today?
Fran.
Oh, Fran. Fran, it is nice to have you there, and Fran does a good job, so thank you very much. And, we've got some breaking news. I can tell something's happening. So anyway, no more openings on Thanksgiving. They're full. Full. That's a good thing. That was a great idea. So the Thanksgiving buffet at Smith's is full. Congratulations to everybody that got in. And if you want a good made-from-scratch meal, come on down to Smith's Cafe. All right, we're breaking from the radio. We're going to continue on with TV. We look forward to your phone calls. Thank you, everybody, on the radio side. Here we go. I'm starting right up on the TV, streaming, Facebook Live. We're going to talk to Colin Walls. What was that we've got to remember to not forget? I forgot already. Oh, the maintenance thing. I'm going to put it right there so we don't forget. But anyway, like a roadside assistance.
That's right.
That Colin offers. I don't know why people don't see the value in this like I do. Now
I think people do.
I like to have everything covered as best I can. So I think to myself, okay, if you are getting ready to go away for Thanksgiving, or if you're getting ready to go away for the holidays.
Most traveled holidays.
Most traveled holidays, right. Doesn't have to be just these two.
No. Thanksgiving is the most traveled holiday.
I thought you were saying, Jim, it's not just Thanksgiving, it's most traveled holidays.
No.
Okay.
Well, that
most
too, but yeah.
traveled holiday is Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So anyway, what are you saying to me?
Well, I'm saying that, you could get your car in, get it checked out, and you're going to get this free roadside assistance. All you need to do is get an oil change.
Right. That's what I like.
Service.
What, $35, $40, $33, $37. I don't know what it is.
It depends on the vehicle.
Right.
Yeah.
And it does, because like my pickup takes 8 quarts, but my car didn't.
Right.
So anyway, I'm just saying
we
get an oil
squeeze
change.
more than 7.5 in your car. In that 5 quart. No.
I couldn't get that 8
Just
quart in there.
kidding. Yeah.
But anyway, so if you get something, just an oil change at Wall Service Center, or greater, an oil change or greater, you're
Right.
saying if
Any
you change
service.
a headlight bulb, it doesn't count.
Right, but
All right.
if we do an actual service, which
Right,
is
okay, a
oil
mechanical
change on a-
service,
yeah,
okay.
you're going to get this absolutely free with it. And what it is free roadside assistance. What does it cover? Well, it covers towing, jump start, lockout service, flat tire changing assistance, fuel, oil, fluid, and water delivery service. And that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That if you break down, you're going to be covered under this roadside
Nationwide.
assistance. Nationwide, and it doesn't cover. It's not a warranty, for what we did. We have warranties for what
Right,
the work
that's a
we do.
whole different thing.
Exactly.
Right.
This is
A
something
roadside
totally different.
assistance,
Yeah. If
right.
you run over a nail in the road and your tire goes flat,
Right.
they're going to come out and they're going to change the tire for you, and it's covered under this roadside assistance. And another thing that's nice about it is, if you're traveling out of the area it's just a good number to have
Me?
to
That's-
know somebody to
Right,
call.
right. I like that. So what you're saying is what I'm saying is if you get ready to go away for Thanksgiving, get a daggone oil change in your car, and that's just like a checkup.
Right.
That's just like you get the oil change, and you got this whole sheet of
Oh,
stuff where you
it's right
check
in here.
everything over. So it's more than an oil change.
Right. So, we're going to go through this whole checklist here and we're going to check your car out. We're going to let you know kind of where everything stands. We're
Right.
looking at your battery, we're looking at your brakes, we're looking at your tires and, all the filters, the air filters, the cabin air filter.
Everything.
Everything, even right down to we're looking at your wiper blades.
Right.
To, because really the only time you notice there's something wrong with your wiper blades is when it's raining.
I agree.
So
and that's when
we're
you
gonna-
wish you had checked it out sooner.
Exactly. And then we're going to look at those and take
But
care
I
of
like
that for you.
the free roadside assistance because that way, if you are traveling on vacation or for the holidays, any of the holidays coming up, it's just peace of mind. It's one less thing that would have to be on your mind.
Yeah, I agree. And you can throw this right in your glove box, and it's a little envelope, and we're going to put your receipt right in there for you. Throw it in your glove box. You've got the number there. Now, I recommend that you take a picture of this or program this phone number right into your phone because if you lock your keys in your car,
Yes, that's a
you're
great
not going to be able to
idea.
get into the glove box
Right.
to find this number. So, put this number right in your contact list as roadside assistance, and
Yep.
it'll get you. Now, it doesn't ring right to us. It's
Right.
an 800 number, so it's like a national
Like a
call
dispatch center.
Exactly, and they're going to get you hooked up with the closest place, send out the closest business to you
Right.
that does those types of services, towing.
You don't want to
or
wait for
Jumpstart.
Colin to drive from Milford to North Carolina.
Exactly right. They're going to get you somebody a lot closer than that.
Right.
So
They
anyway,
gotta-
Wall Service Center, give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. All our information is right there. Or stop in, 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford.
All right, let me have it. I'm going to take my picture. I want to tell everybody we're looking for phone
Has
calls.
that got a camera in it?
What's that?
Oh, you said you're going to take your picture.
I'm going to take this. You
You're
gave
going to
me
take a picture of that.
right because I think it's just a good idea what you just
Oh,
said.
okay. Yeah.
I was listening to you for once.
You were. And paying
for once.
attention.
And
Not
paying-
only were you
I was
listening, you were
doing
paying
both.
attention.
It's like stereo.
That's called multitasking.
Multitasking. All right, now we're going
All
to
right.
get serious about some Weller business now. The first bit of business I really want to talk about is the Weller's discount cards. They are not on the website. Is that correct? Okay, these cards
I
are
believe-
not on the website.
I can check. I believe
All
they
right,
were
Brooks
being
is
getting
going to
put on.
check. But anyway, I don't think they're on the website, so don't go there. But I'm going to hold them in my hand and describe them as best I can. This is a card that's the size of a credit card, okay? And it's called a Weller's discount card, and we sell them for $10. And I used to not want to tell everybody that I make donations to this or that, but everybody wants to know, what do we do with the money from these discount cards? So basically, we donate the money to the National MS Society, okay? So anyway, we try to sell these cards, and they're $10 each, and they're good for all of this year. They'll be on the website maybe by noon today. In other words, what would
I'm
be
hoping. I was having some issues uploading.
Okay. So anyway, it's a little hard to upload, but we're trying to get it figured out. But anyway, we'll just tell you about it. But it's a Weller's discount card. So first of all, right at Weller's, you get 10% off any labor work that you have done. So if you have some work done at Weller's, pack your wheel bearings or whatever, you get 10% off. Then we got Fat Daddy's. Okay, Fat Daddy's Barbecue, $5 off on a bill of $25 or more. That's
20%.
That is 20% off at Fat Daddy's. Have you ever been to Fat Daddy's?
I have.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I have. Yes.
You have?
The corn pone.
The
Is
corn pone.
amazing.
What in the world's corn pone?
It's
Oh,
like
Colin
a-
just said it's good.
It's like
Okay.
a cornbread type dessert. It's amazing.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Really
So
good.
you're a Fat Daddy's.
Oh yes.
I like their hamburgers.
The brisket is really good too.
The brisket I've had. It's very good.
I get the brisket platter, and it comes with two
Do they
sides.
do catering?
I guess they do.
I know who should call them.
Who's that?
Dry Zone.
Yeah.
They're looking for somebody to cater their Christmas
Oh, yeah.
party. All right. $5 off of a bill of $25 or more. That is a good value.
That is a great
Now,
deal.
what's the next one? Nicola's. Nicola's is 10% off, dine in or carry out. Now, that's a pretty good value there.
Yeah.
What?
I agreed.
Okay. All right. So then I go to Bethany Blues. 10% off regular prices of food and non-alcohol beverages after 4. Lewis location. 10% off at Bethany Blues. Now, this card's only $10. One-time purchase, and it's good for all of 2018. Okay? Then we got Vanderwin's Ice Cream. All right, Bridgeville and Greenwood. Is that a phone call? All right, well, we're going to take the call because we want as many calls as we can get, 422-7336, and hit the share button on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, hit share. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
Good morning. How are you?
Just fine. How are you today?
Good. Are you watching the show?
What show?
Our show, Weller Does Delmarva. You're calling into a live show.
No, I just got a number out of the phone book. I need somebody in the trailer department.
Oh, well, hold on. I do want to ask, where did you get the number? It was in the phone book?
Yes, phone book.
Okay. All right. What phone book? Just out of curiosity.
It's the local book, Dover, Milford.
All right. Make a note of that, somebody, if you would. We got to work on that. Well, I am sorry to tell you, you're calling into my show. This is Jim Weller. But can I give you the store's number?
Yes, please.
It's what is it? It's 337 8228. 337 8228.
8228.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, you give me a note on that. Send me an email or something, okay? Yeah, I know, but there's something I can do about it, so just send me a note. Okay, well, anyway, that was a caller, 422-7336, but he's actually looking for the store. So if you have anything you want to talk about, or if you have any Weller-related questions, we have our sale flyers here and a lot of stuff on sale and so on. So anyway, Brooks and I are going to review these ads with you. But anyway, Bethany Blues, okay? So we got Bethany Blues. All right, then we went to Vanderwin's, 10% off on Vanderwin's. We're talking about the Weller's discount card. Listen to this one, Applebee's, 10% off at Applebee's. No nonsense office machines. Our good friend Rick Fowler, not 10%, $25 off of any service. You buy this card for $10, you get to use it all year long, and now you can use it one time at no nonsense and save $25 you paid for the card. Now we've got Stargate Pizza in Greenwood, 10% off. We got Papa John's. Listen to this. Buy any pizza at the regular price and get one free. Wait a minute. Buy any pizza at the regular price and get a free one.
Yep.
Buy a pizza, get a pizza free. That's crazy. That's at Papa John's. Here's one. Dairy Queen, $1 off any size Blizzard. This is Dairy Queen in Milford. I use this all the time. I got 4 grandkids. I got the 5th one coming, and they're all going to love Blizzards. Okay? Anyway, so we go there, and I say, kids, you can have anything you want as long as it's a Blizzard. Okay? And we get $1 off times 4 or 5. You do that 2 or 3 times, you've paid for the card. Again, we're talking about the Weller's discount card. They're a great value, and they're only $10. Now we got McDonald's. Buy one, get one free, any large sandwich. Buy a Big Mac, get a Big Mac free. Now that is a deal. That's probably $4 or $5. Okay? Now we go to Dry Zone. Dry Zone, real good supporter of the show, great local company, 5% off any project. Whether you get a crawl space encapsulation, whether you get your garage remodeled or your basement waterproofed, 5%. Now we go to Hungry Howie's right here in Seaford. Buy a large pizza at the regular price and get the second pizza at half price. That is another bargain, okay? Then we got the Palace in Milford, 10% off. Supercuts, $2 off a haircut. Are you reading this? Okay. What was the details on Hungry Howie's? I can't read it all.
Buy a large pizza at regular price and get a second pizza at half price. Carry out only. And that's in Seaford.
Seaford, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I got it all. I just couldn't read the print kept getting smaller to me. All right. Supercuts, $2 off a haircut. Now, Dairy Queen in Seaford. I just used this the other night. I took a whole group of people there. Huh? No Millsboro. Sorry. We'll have to put you on that next year. All right. Dairy Queen, 10% off regular prices, excluding their $5 lunch. The other night we had a bunch of people. It was like $30 or $40. I saved $3 or $4 right then and there. All right, then we got what? Duck In Car Wash. $3 off the Extreme Car Wash. Another good deal. I use it all the time. All the time. Because the $20 car wash is $20. The Extreme is $26. You take 26 minus 3, you're down to 23. It's better than getting the $20 car wash. All right, now you got Professional Power Wash. Our friend Scott Sockrider, 15% off regular prices. And then you've got Subway. Where does that say? Bridgeville.
Bridgeville, yep.
Bridgeville Subway, 10% off. You could see we handpicked these.
Yes.
You know, we like said, here's where we're going to go.
We had to figure out a way to make lunch a little cheaper.
Correct, every day. So it's kind of neat. Brooks, have you ever used this?
Yes, all the time.
All the time.
Well, technically not this one, but
Right.
the one before this
The one
yes.
before. Yeah, because
Yes.
last year's hasn't actually expired yet.
That's correct. It's still
So,
good to the end of the year.
If anybody has a Weller's discount card and has used it, give us a call and tell us how it's blessed you. They're only $10, and if you call in, I'm going to give you a special. If you call in and tell me your experience with a Weller's discount card, I'll sell you one for $10, and I'll give you another one free. Only to somebody that calls in that says, I've had a good experience, okay? 422-7336. If you're watching the show or listening to the show and you have a Weller's discount card and you've used it, we'd like to hear your experience. And then if you want to buy one of the newer ones, I'll sell you one for $10 and give you a second one for free. We also mentioned these free cubes. Can you think of other things people use these for, Brooks? And do we ever sell many?
We
don't even try to sell them
we give
anymore.
away many.
We give away.
but,
You are very soft today. In hearing you, that's all.
I can try to turn it up a little more.
I don't know. It
But,
might mess something up. I don't want to mess nothing up.
But I've had people use them for like floats.
Floats? Like in a parade?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then.
So what kind of float would you make out of them?
I know we used them one year to simulate snow.
Oh, okay.
So like a Christmas float.
How in the world do you simulate snow with a
you wouldn't make
styrofoam cube?
Well, you could, break it all apart if you wanted to, but we just actually carved it. We just cut
Really?
it into pieces and made it look like, it
Little
was
flakes of snow,
like a
so
snow
little
hill.
tiny curvatures.
No, just like take the big block. If you were
I
trying to
know
make
what
like a
you mean.
hill,
Right. All
sliding
right.
down a hill or something like that.
I do have a friend that used it under his pool cover.
Yeah, that
Never
would-
thought
that
of
would
it.
work.
He took like two and then one and then somehow band them together. And then he ran like a pole through them all.
Okay.
So the pole was resting on the edge of one end of the pool, the other end of the pool, kind of holding them up, plus they would float.
Yeah.
But he mainly wanted his pool cover to be like a dome.
Yeah, that
So
way it didn't
leaves
push
and
it,
stuff.
push it to either side. It kept
Right.
it right in the middle.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
But for bow and arrow practice, I know that's been a big thing.
And don't campgrounds buy them for kids to sit around?
Oh yeah. I know a campground over Milford Way that they bought a whole bunch of them, and they use them for sitting around. They'd use them for building blocks. The kids could build walls with it and then run through the wall or something like that.
Right.
And
We did that at my house.
Did you?
The kids just wanted to run through a wall. So we thought this one would be
Made
safe.
them feel invincible.
Invincible. Hey, we do need to keep an eye out for Dean. I forgot about him. So anyway, anything else on the cubes? Are they hard to load?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Steve does a good job with loading them up.
Does he really?
Yeah.
We could spray paint them. Turn Katie's mic on. This is Katie now. This is Katie, everybody. The Katie I constantly reference
Hi,
all
good
morning
morning.
long. This is one of her parents' favorite daughters.
Oh, I am definitely the favorite daughter. I can tell you
Oh
that.
my gosh.
I can tell you that. Not the favorite child, but the favorite
daughter. Okay. All right. So this is Katie, everybody. So
Yes,
what
good morning.
what did you say to do with these cubes?
Or you could spray paint them and, I don't know, make them look like Christmas presents or
Oh, yeah.
bricks. Or
We're having our company Christmas party. How cool would it be for me to get Katie to spray paint a bunch of these and make them look like
and
gifts
I could
and
tie
say,
ribbons around them.
and say, "Here you go, everybody, Merry
very light.
Christmas." Oh,
You could do a lot of things.
Let's not let that idea die.
Your Christmas bonus is inside
Oh.
the styrofoam block.
Right, and it could be fake snow. All right, so these styrofoam cubes, we give them away. Do we have thousands?
I would say so.
All right, so if you're listening, I've had people take them and use them for props and plays and use them to stack up and then put like a little sheet over it. And
Where did you procure these
oh,
blocks?
Katie, we work hard to get these cubes. Okay, we get trailers delivered. Okay,
Oh, so they're packing.
Right,
Okay.
and what they are is if you take like an open trailer, like a flatbed trailer, they will they'll have the tires and wheels on it, but they don't want the trailers to touch. So they put a trailer and they put these styrofoam cubes and they put another trailer. And so when we get a load of trailers, we may get 50 or 100 of these per load.
I guess they can
And-
accumulate.
Oh my gosh, because we're getting sometimes 2 loads. Didn't we get 2 loads of trailers in yesterday alone?
Yeah.
You know, every day we're
That's a lot.
getting it's mind-boggling.
I'm not a fan of styrofoam because it's not
Oh.
recyclable.
Yes, you're right. It's
so
not.
I don't fool with it.
And
Well,
big
technically-
storms, they'll blow across the road.
Yes, yes.
Technically, what
So-
we're doing is recycling them.
We are.
We're recycling
Oh, yeah,
them with
you're
somebody
right. I
else.
This
mean,
gentleman want to give us a
reusing.
breakfast review? No? Maybe? Yes? I don't know. So you want to give us a review on your breakfast? No? Okay. How about a handshake? There you go. So anyway, Katie, I wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
Can you tell me anything about this Festival of Lights in Lewis? Do you know much about it?
I do.
Okay,
I've
just-
actually volunteered
I've never
there.
been, so tell me.
Oh, you need to go, and you need to
Okay,
take
it's now,
all your
right?
grandkids.
It started.
I think it started. It starts this weekend. It's
Okay.
like a 3-day ramp up to it. I
Okay.
guess I say there was like
we'll
a
call it a soft opening.
soft opening.
Okay.
They're going to have an ice skating rink there. They have carnival
Well,
rides
like a real
and
one, like
games. Yeah.
meaning people that go can ice skate.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute, back up. Where is this?
It is at the ferry terminal in Lewis.
Really?
Yes, and then you continue on to the park and do the ride through the lights.
No
So if you've ever been
kidding.
to,
So the skating rink is at the ferry terminal.
yes, yes.
So I could go ice skating.
You absolutely could, and it's
you
increased
could
since last
video
year. I would pay cash money to do that.
Yeah, make sure we take a video camera. We gotta catch that.
Yeah, I cannot ice skate, so I will not be participating.
I can ice skate. I can. You would look and you would say, I had no idea he could ice skate like that.
Like pirouettes and everything out there.
Oh gosh. Yes, you wouldn't believe it.
So it's a great event, and they
I look like I'm dancing.
oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
I'm impressed.
I said I look like I'm dancing.
I like it.
All right. So you can ice skate.
You can,
Okay,
and
all
I
right.
believe last year they had a smaller rink, and this year they have increased it.
Okay.
So it's very large. They'll be able to accommodate more people, and I think it's open every night.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So that's at the ferry terminal.
It's at the ferry terminal.
Then you go to the Cape Henlopen State Park. Is there a
And
fee?
There is a fee to get
Okay,
in. I think it's like a
okay.
per carload fee
Oh, okay,
that you pay.
all right.
It's very
Brooks can look
similar
it up,
to
maybe.
if you've ever been to Ocean City to do the
yeah.
lights down
Yeah.
there, or Sandy Point has the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, very similar, but it's cool because it's our park,
Right.
and it's just a cool event. I did the run through there last year. Ran through
Really?
the
What's
lights.
that
Yeah.
mean?
It was
Like
at-
a run? Like a
yeah, like a run, like a
2K,
5K
1K,
type thing.
5K? Okay.
And it was at night, so you ran through all the different lights. And the only thing is, there were some very dark spots, and there were people just running into each other.
Oh, really?
So I think they've
Tweaked that.
tweaked it this year. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's kind
But
of
good
cool.
time. The kids loved it. And they had
Really?
they have like hot
Any
chocolate,
hot
and
chocolate?
food
Okay.
and yeah,
For
it's an
sale, for
event.
sale.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is a must-go-to event.
I would agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Family friendly. And what they also do though is they have all kinds of charities that they support. So when you go, your
This
money
is a
for-
fundraiser.
in essence, yes. I mean, it
Okay.
is. I guess it's a for-profit agency or a not-for-profit agency, but they actually contribute back to the community, like
Okay.
$150,000 last year.
My
Yes, it was
goodness.
incredible. We were at Meals on Wheels was one of the recipients. It was
Really?
Yeah, I think we received like a $5,000 grant.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks, have you found anything online?
I have all kinds of information. I'll hook you up.
Okay. I think I will go to that and take my
They
kids
got
and
a
grandkids.
few
and so
different.
on. What?
For a car, it's $15.
For a whole car?
Yeah. For
Okay.
a
Pack 'em in.
For a van,
Take
it'd be
a van.
$30, and then for a bus, it'd be $50.
Really? We ought to rent a bus.
That would be fun.
And take all of our Weller
Play
does
Christmas
Delmarva.
music and
Yes.
yeah. I think they have music that goes along with it, so it's very
And
cool.
just so you understand the whole car, van, and bus, a car is of any vehicle 1 to 7 passengers.
Okay.
A bus would be a van would be 8 to 20, and a bus would be 21 more or more.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. So it's,
we need to get a bus.
Okay.
And all of us need to go as a group
That would be fun.
and do multiple Facebook Lives at the same time.
We could do that.
Oh,
that's for-
internet. That daggone internet. All right, good point.
It is kind of a dead zone in there. It really is. No.
Oh my gosh. All right. That was our legal. No, that was really the Catch It Live president of Catch It Live.
But they must
saying-
have some kind of capabilities with all that they're doing there for the event. So I
Maybe.
could look into it.
They got electricity.
They do.
All right.
Everything's okay.
On generators. Wow.
Bob Backman knows a lot about it.
Wow. Really? All right, we need to go down and do a story on this thing, just for the heck of it. All right, so you would recommend it.
Oh,
I
it's
got
a
more
lot of fun.
questions for you.
Yes.
All right, Katie.
I'm a
has-
wealth of information.
Oh, I know that. She tells me I'm a know-it-all. All right. Anyway, tell me about the dog. How's the dog doing?
The
What's
dog
the dog's
is
name?
excellent. Her name is Fern.
Vern.
Fern.
Miss Vern.
With
Fern.
an F.
What?
Fern.
Fern. Okay,
Yes.
like the plant.
Like the plant or violet red Charlotte's Web. And so
Okay.
Fern is the girl in Charlotte's Web.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's where it came
All right.
from. But
Is
she's
the
very
dog a
good.
female?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Oh, so you're going to be a breeding puppies.
I don't think so.
Puppy mill coming to
As soon as she
Millsboro.
can be fixed, she's going to be fixed.
Oh, really?
I don't want to take the chance. No,
I think
no,
that's
no.
called spayed.
Yeah, it is.
On the male dogs, it's called neutered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm probably had
You're
both
right.
done many times to our animals.
not to yourself.
Not to
Okay.
myself. Right.
Just checking.
So anyway, so you're going to have the dog, so the dog can just
yes,
be your dog.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I
All
have
right.
her on. We have her on our schedule. I was up with her at 4 this morning.
Really?
Yeah, she's a good girl.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get up at 4 every day?
I get up at 5 every day. I'm
Okay.
at 4 on Saturdays.
It's like
yeah.
your bonus day.
It is my bonus day.
Right. You get to
I
give
just
up
say,
one
you know,
more hour of sleep on
Yes,
Saturday.
I just wanted that extra day. But it's good.
You were
I
hoping
like
for just
schedules.
one more day in your life that you could get up even earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So anyway, so the dog's doing good.
Yeah, so far so good. She seems to have some issues when our youngest little member of the family is in charge of the potty breaks. That's when we seem to have some issues. But we're working it out.
I got you.
We're working
Okay.
it out. She wants to be
Okay.
a help, but I don't think she has the patience to.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah. So
yeah,
we're
the
it's
dog
a little
didn't really
learning.
need to go, Mom.
No.
Bring her back.
Bring
right.
her back in, and then she
Right.
goes.
Right. Okay.
There's a lot of that.
Okay. Might get worse as it gets colder.
Yeah, she does. She didn't want to be outside in the frost this morning. No.
The dog or
Didn't-
Violet?
No, the dog. It
Okay.
was just me and the dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Violet
All right.
wasn't up at 4. No.
Okay. All right. Now, what else you want to talk about? What's it like being involved in this show? Because you help schedule people.
I do.
So, do we have any openings for next year?
We always have openings.
This year's almost full, isn't it?
Almost full, but we'll
Okay.
see. You know, if you had a real interest or had something cool to talk about,
squeeze you in
an
somehow.
event. We love nonprofits.
Yeah. So, what we're really looking for, you know, I guess if you have a business and you want to advertise, that one I would need to talk to you about. But if you are a nonprofit and you kind of want some exposure, like we had Code Purple on here
Absolutely.
today. In other words, if you have a nonprofit and you need some exposure, whether it's a church or what, like a civic organization?
Absolutely.
Or
If you have an
Code
event
Purple?
coming up for a
Yeah.
fundraiser, we'd love to hear about it.
So we will let you on the show for free. Usually about a
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
5-minute interview. And how would they get you? It's Katie at,
At Wellers.com.
All right,
Absolutely.
Katie at Wellers.
And if you can't reach out to me on Facebook or
Okay, you can look up Katie or me.
absolutely, or the Wella Delmarva page.
Yep.
I can send you a message
Yep.
and
Send a message there.
or
So
to
we're-
Jim, and I'll
Yeah.
look at it anyway.
Yeah, she's logged into mine all the time.
So we'll do
anyway, if you want to be on the show, Katie is the one who lines people up. We don't charge anything. I mean, if it's a business, it's a whole different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a nonprofit or an organization, we're looking to, have you on and expose you to our audience. We have a really strong audience. We're on TV, we're on radio, we're on Facebook Live, and we are also on, I forgot where, WellerDoesDelmarva.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, appreciate you backing me up there, Brooks. Brooks is looking for
He's enamored over there.
Dean. I can tell what his mind is on right
Food,
now.
always on food.
Oh,
I tell
gosh.
you, we have a very giving community. I have never experienced anything. When there's a cause or somebody needs something, people come out of the woodworks to do something.
Something
for
sticking
that.
in your mind?
No, I'm just amazed.
Oh, okay, I thought something recent.
Well, I was at a fundraiser last night for Sodell Cares, which is the Sodell Restaurant Group.
Right.
They have a whole separate organization that they do fundraising for, and they give it to all kinds of, nonprofits and groups in the community. There were so many people there, you couldn't move.
Really?
Unbelievable. I mean, it's grown so much. It was just wall-to-wall people, and I just was thinking, if everybody in here even donated $25,
It would have been a good night.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Really?
So, and they do just incredible work in the community.
Wow.
Very philanthropic.
You work full-time for Meals on Wheels.
I do. And
And,
Sodell's our caterer, so I'm kind of in both
Okay.
worlds. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there every morning.
And Sodell's a very giving company.
Oh my gosh, I
What
could not even
restaurants
begin
do
to
they
tell
own?
you. Matt's Fish Camp, both in Rehoboth and in Bethany.
Okay.
And Blue Coast and
Okay.
Matt's Fish. I think I said Matt's Fish Camp
did.
and Fish On.
As you get older, you
Papa,
repeat yourself.
Papa Grande's, Lupo. It's
Okay.
incredible.
A lot of places.
Very good. And
All
never
right.
had a bad meal. Great
Never
people.
had a bad meal. Good.
Yeah. But
Well,
they do a lot of good for the community.
anything else you want to mention or talk about?
Oh, I was talking about the Clayton earlier.
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot all about the Clayton Theater.
I just love the Clayton Theater.
Tell us why you love the Clayton Theater.
It's magical.
Okay.
I've never had a bad experience there. It's very cool. It's very close to my house.
Where is the Clayton Theater?
The Clayton Theater is on Route 20 in Dagsboro.
And it's an old theater.
It is an old theater.
Does it say the Clayton right up the front of it, I think?
It does. And they
Okay.
always make every movie experience like a little cooler. Like I saw E.T. there and they handed you Reese's Pieces as you went in.
Really?
And I saw It there and they had the Pennywise the Clown was outside.
Really?
Wonder Woman was there. It's a lot of fun.
And local people own it.
Yep. And they do a lot of fundraising for the community and have
Really?
events like we're going to see Elf on the 28th of
8th.
November, and that's a fundraiser.
What night's that? A Tuesday
It's
night?
a Tuesday night. Yes.
So you're going to go see Elf. What is Elf?
Elf is it's a Christmas
Movie?
movie with Will Ferrell.
Okay.
It's about maybe 15 years old or so.
So it just came out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just came out. So it's a fundraiser.
You've seen it before
Many times.
when you were a teenager.
Yeah. Teenager would be a lot long. A few more years tacked onto that. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, so the Clayton Theater, do you have to get tickets in advance?
No.
Do they have popcorn?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Do they really?
Yeah, and I'm a Raisinette fan, and they have Raisinets.
Do they?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
favorite movie candy.
How are the bathrooms? Nice
Bathrooms
and
are
clean?
excellent, but
Okay.
they're excellent. They're on the second level, so that's the only thing is that you have to go up one level to go
Okay.
to if you had an issue with going upstairs.
Now I know why I was on the balcony.
Yes.
Okay. Because not many theaters have a balcony
No, it's very
anymore.
cool.
It's kind of old school.
But the seats are better down
Oh, are they
below.
really?
And you kind of sit low and look up. It's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I enjoy it.
Good. And does Violet like it?
She does.
Okay.
She does.
All right. Anything else? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm cooking.
Are you really?
I am. Yes.
Have you done it before?
Yes and no. I mean, I've always
Okay.
contributed.
You know how
and-
to cook?
I do.
I'm
I
just
do.
messing with you there. But
I
so
do.
you're having the family over.
Yes, and I'm not as polished as a cook as my mother is, and I think it makes her crazy. But my food is good. It's just not as polished as hers. Yes,
Okay.
I would say. So
All
she
right. Well,
she
that's-
can't let go of the reins. And she's
Oh,
like,
really?
"You sure you don't want me to bring this? You sure you?" And I'm like, I got it.
Just tell her to bring the ice.
Yeah, she's bringing pie, I think, and yeah,
Okay.
she'll probably bring 7
So
other
who's
things.
coming to this event?
It's very small. Just
Okay.
my daughter and I, my brother Joe, and my
Okay.
parents, and
Okay.
my aunt, and that's it.
Okay, well, that's a few.
Yeah, that's a few. Mhm.
That's a few. And is Fern going to be there?
Fern is going to be there in attendance.
So this will be Fern's first Thanksgiving. Fern's first Thanksgiving.
We already have all kinds of nicknames. We've sing songs to her. Oh, it's
my
a mess.
gosh. All right. So, anything else on your mind?
No,
Okay.
nothing I can think of. What's up with you?
Not much. We're very busy. Weller's
I
is
bet. It's
having
the end of the year, right?
End of the year. We have inventory to take, and we dread that.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to sell as much as we can. But it's also when we buy our trailers. We try to buy them now. Number one,
Model
because
year end. Kind
well,
of thing.
not only that, but we try to make sure we have them because after the first of the year, there's usually price increases.
Mm-hmm.
And when trailer companies get busy, we can order trailers and be 3 months getting a load.
Wow.
Where now we try to buy an entire year's worth of inventory by the end of the year.
Wow.
The only drawback to that is companies we buy from, they miss us. March, April, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
are you still selling our brand of trailers? Because you haven't bought any. Because we buy almost 1,000 trailers by the end of the year.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
A lot of trailers.
I mean, we had 2 loads. Was it 2 or 3 loads yesterday?
I believe it was 2.
Okay. So we have a lot of trailers coming
Mm-hmm.
in. So, but we probably have, I don't know how many, 500 to 800 trailers on the ground all the time.
That's incredible.
It's incredible.
I drive
You know?
by there. I just am amazed by
Yeah.
there's
My banker, I tell him, don't drive by there. He's like, too much inventory. My bookkeeper, just the other day, George Love, said, I really want you to cut your inventory. Because they want me to turn it 4 to 6 times a year. I want to turn it 4 to 6 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
But the industry I'm in, when it's busy, I can't wait 3 months for a load of trailers. And the only reason it takes 3 months is because every dealer's ordering. So I try to order ahead of time.
Inventory is stressful. You have to count everything, every little nut and bolt, and it's tedious.
It's unbelievable.
It is.
It's unbelievable. All right, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
I want you to go and give them calendars out,
I will.
if you would
I will
please,
do.
and see if Dean's
Thank
going
you,
to
sir.
spend any time with us
Oh,
this
I'm sure
morning,
he will.
okay?
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Katie. You do a great job. We appreciate your help with the show. Brooks, let's start talking about some stuff at Weller's. Phone call. Did anybody call yet?
Nope.
What do we have to give away to get somebody to call? Let's give away free, no obligation, a Weller's discount card. How about that?
Works for me.
To the first person that calls us on the phone, 422-7336. Are you eating again, Brooks?
No, just
Oh, I see a whole
refilling my
plate of food
drink.
in her hand. Okay.
That's my old plate.
That's your what?
My old plate.
Okay. Let's get on with some of the Weller stuff, okay?
Okay.
Oh, Colin's got a commercial. I forgot about that. Sorry. But anyway, we're going to talk about Wall Service Center, and then I really want to go through these trailers with you, Brooks. You don't have the sheet, though.
No, you're going to have to
I
tell
don't
me.
even think you have the sales sheets.
No. And then I'll have to, you'll have to lead me, and then I'll follow you.
Oh,
We got a
okay.
phone call coming in.
Let's take the call. Smith's Cafe, can I help you?
Yes, I'm calling for Jim Weller.
Oh, this is Jim. How you doing?
Okay.
Are you calling
from Milton.
about anything in particular?
To tell you that we have the Weller's discount card. We have had for a couple of years now, and we love it.
Vicky, I haven't heard from you in a while. How have you been?
We have been busy.
Have you really?
Yeah.
And how's Charlie doing?
He's good. He's sitting here watching you on TV.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you one gift card absolutely free, okay?
Okay.
If you want another, that one's going to be $10. If you happen to want another one, you can have the next one for $5, okay?
Okay.
So you're going to get one for free, one for $10, and a third one for $5 if you want, okay?
Okay.
Brooks is writing all that down. That was some heavy-duty mathematics there. So
He'll
one,
be all right.
one of them's free, the second one would be 10, and the third one would be 5. How's that?
That works for me.
And what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We're cooking dinner.
You're cooking dinner? Is that what you said?
Yep.
All right. And you having family over?
Most of my kids have other places to go, but
They have
we're
their own
cooking
kids.
for friends.
Your own kids have their own kids.
Exactly. I have a great grandchild now too.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right. Well, it's good to hear from you. And have a good Thanksgiving, and we will set this one aside, and you decide if you want any more, okay?
Okay. Thanks
All
a
right.
lot. Tim.
Thanks for the call, okay?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Bye.
Brooks, that was Vicky, okay? All right. So anyway, I've missed talking to her. All right, Colin, Wall Service Center is
Hey.
up, and you're open, and
We
how's
are.
things going?
Well, it's going good, and if you need to get in there, give Tracy a call today. We are open until noon, so get in there and get on the schedule, especially if you want to get
Something done before
something
Thanksgiving.
done before Thanksgiving. If you need an oil change, before you.
I want to get on
head
the
out and
schedule.
get
I'm
this,
dropping my truck over off the weekend.
Okay.
It'll be there in the morning
All
on
right.
Monday.
I hope Tracy's listening.
Tracy, 2017 GMC. I'll put the key on top of the right front tire. Okay?
Drop it through the mail slot, Jim. Drop it in the key drop there.
Okay.
Somebody else
okay.
might have heard you say that. You
Rotate
never
the
know.
tires and
Right.
change the oil, please.
Right. So that's.
Oh, and check the cabin air filter.
Oh, yep, we do.
Okay.
Yep. Check
Well, I
the
know, I was
cabin
just
air
messing
filter and
with
the
you. You
regular
say
air
that stuff.
filter and yep, and we're gonna look at the wipers and stuff too
Wipers,
because you were
yep.
told that you need wipers and we'll check
Yep.
that and make sure
You don't
do
balance
it.
tires or
we
do
do,
alignments.
No, we don't do that.
But you rotate tires.
we do, yeah.
Yep. And that's kind of something that I never thought about. I've got these big 20-inch, the big tires, and they kind of wear a little
Expensive.
weird, and they're expensive.
Yes.
And Colin said, well, you need to rotate them when you get your oil changed. And I'm like, man, that sounds like too often. And he reminded me that with the newer vehicles,
Right.
I'm not doing it every 3,000 miles.
Right. You're doing it every
I'm doing
6
it
to maybe
6
8.
to 8. Yeah. So it is time. So folks, you need to keep that in mind when you're
Right.
getting an oil change. If you're using that, I don't know what the word would be, the system in the vehicle that tells you the percentage.
Right, yeah.
It's important to rotate, especially if you got those wider tires, because tires are expensive.
They are. I generally buy Michelin tires. I like Michelins. They last a long time. And there's nothing worse than having a set of tires that you look at and the tread looks great on them until you really run your hand around them.
And they're choppy.
They're choppy. They're cupped. And you've ruined a good set of tires all for not
at
having
$250
rotation.
to $300 a piece.
Right, exactly.
It's called after sticker shock.
Right. When you
After
gotta-
sticker tire shock.
When you see all this tread on them, but they're noisy
Yes.
and they're rough because
Yep.
just because of
Steering
not
wheels
rotating them.
vibrating.
And a lot of all-wheel drives. All-wheel drives wear tires very in a very
But I
weird
never
way.
thought about rotating them every oil change
Yeah.
because I'm just thinking I used to do it at 3,000 miles.
Right.
But it really is. It's twice that. It's 6,000, 7,000,
Right, yeah.
8,000 miles.
Yep, these synthetics and synthetic blend oils, you can actually go longer with them. And, the manufacturer's recommending you go by the schedule that the computer actually calculates, when, and it's not by miles a lot of times.
Right.
It's
Not.
actually.
Mine's I try to do it at that 20%. Now I'm down to like 14. So
That's okay.
all
It's
right.
not zero, though. So I mean,
It's not
it is
zero,
saying
but I
you've
mean,
got
to me,
time.
I'm always trying to do it before I need to.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
So,
give
I
Wall
lose
Service
weight
Center a
before
call.
I need to.
Give Wall Service Center a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. Downtown Milford, we're right across from Abbott's Grill. We're next to Bicentennial Park. You got arenas over there. Lots of
We ate there the other
things
day.
to do. Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Hey, do you have a Facebook page?
We do.
Wall Service Center's
Yep,
on
search
Facebook?
for Wall Service
I
Center
must
on
have
Facebook.
known that. I did know that because you post stuff all the time.
We
But
do.
That's an interesting page. Click on the notifications, and then you'll see where Colin just did a job and pointing out some things that we need
Right,
to know.
yep.
Like good safety tips, I guess I would call them.
Yeah,
or
safety
maintenance
tips, and maintenance. The one of the more recent ones was a timing belt that we had seen
Yes.
that was just completely
frayed,
obliterated, whatever you
Yep.
want to call it. So look at that. That's that'll make you want to get your timing belt
Right,
changed
just
today.
for the heck of it.
Yeah.
So,
Yep,
but the nice thing is, if you go to Walls, you know all the manufacturers' specs and things like that, so
Yep.
you know how to suggest what you need to do. You don't want anybody to spend money prematurely, but you don't want them to spend more than they have to by neglecting it.
Well, we do get a lot of questions of, how often should I do whatever, whatever
Right.
they're asking for. And our answer generally is whatever the manufacturer recommends, because they've designed this vehicle and they know at what different mileage and times that you should have things done. And that's what we go by, and it works out pretty good for the customer.
All right. Well, Colin, I don't mean to
Thanks.
cut you off, but I'm going to cut you off. I'm anxious to talk about all the things going on at Weller's. Did I finish the discount card? I did.
You did, yes.
All right, so the discount cards are $10 each, and they're worth every penny. These styrofoam cubes are free. Now, Brooks, let's hit the generators if we could. I think the generator ad can be viewed on our wellers.com, so
Yes, it
it's
is.
there.
Yep.
And it says generator liquidation. Now, what I want to tell you folks is we've got hundreds of generators that we want to sell,
Yes, we
okay?
do.
Huh?
I said, yes, we do.
Yes, we do. And we want to get rid of them, and we want to give you a good deal. Now, these generators, we are also going to give you an added service. So, first of all, I could say with a clear conscience, every single generator is being sold for less than what I paid for them. That is the truth. I don't feel like digging up the invoice, but I bought them at dealer cost by Tractor Trailer Load, and right this minute, from now to the end of the year, I am selling them below dealer cost. I'm selling them below any big box store. I'm selling them below Amazon. These prices are the best prices you're going to find because we are losing money selling the generator. So you say, why would you do that, Jim? Because I've got $300,000, $400,000 worth of generators, and I want to build a building. And I'm trying to raise money to build this building without borrowing any money. And were you going to say something?
Well, I was just looking at this ad.
It's crazy.
And we have a champion generator, 9,375 watts.
Huge generator.
Huge, okay?
Contractors love them.
Let me set this up. Normally, we had a 4,000 watt electric start that we would sell for $447.
Yes.
Okay, that's the normal price we would sell it for.
Yes.
This 9375 watt generator is on sale for $575.
Right.
So for not much more than the
that's a
normal
couple
price of the
$100
$4,000.
below what I paid.
Oh, absolutely. That's a crazy deal.
Look at the our normal price was $797.
Mm-hmm. So it's $200 underneath our normal price.
Right, but I'm telling you folks, if you're listening, and I want to say this, if you own a small business and you want to buy generators and resell them, or you already sell generators, you are welcome to buy these and resell them. I'm not being smart or sarcastic. If you sell Briggs & Stratton generators, you cannot buy them as a distributor for these prices. So I'm just saying that I'll sell them to you. You can buy one or you can buy 50 of them. Doesn't matter to me. I've got a few $100,000 worth of generators that they're paid for. So if I can sell all of them between now and the end of the year, I can put that towards this building I want to build. I want to build a big building across the street. I want it to be 2 stories tall. I want it to have offices upstairs. I want it to have a warehouse. And then behind that, I want it to have a shop. I want to build a brand new facility over in the 16-acre field next to O.A. Newton's. That's what I'd like to do. Building's going to probably be about $500,000, and I am trying to raise money to do it short of borrowing money. So you listen to me and you say, well, why don't you just get a loan? I could get a loan. I just don't want the other payment. When I'm sitting on enough money in generators, if I could sell them all, and people, there is room for you to buy these and resell them. But let's take a look. 9,375 watt for $575. Brooks, you're right. That's a steal and a half, okay? Yeah. You take anybody that's ever bought a generator. But then you look at the 6,800 watt, $400.
Yeah.
Now, you're seeing it on TV here. These are the generators. But there's something else that we're going to do for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many people buy a generator, and they wait till the day they need it to see if it works and if it's got gas and oil and everything else. So what I'm saying is we'll take them out of the box. We will put the wheels on them. We'll put the handle on them. We will put some gas in it. We will put the proper amount of oil in it. And that will cost you how much?
Absolutely nothing.
Probably worth about $50.
Absolutely.
You going to come on with us, Dean? Whenever you're ready. Okay. But anyway, $50 is what it should be. We're doing it for nothing.
Yep.
So we're buying the oil and putting it in there. We're buying some gas and putting it in there. Did you get rid of them all? Wow, she's an amazing young lady. All the calendars are gone for the day. We have them at the store, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so all I'm saying is if you've ever wanted a generator, people say, why would I want a generator? Why? Because if your electric goes out and you got a refrigerator full of food, maybe you don't buy one to heat or run your whole house, but you could plug your refrigerator in, freezer.
Well, there's instances each way. In the summertime, you're definitely going to want it for your refrigerator if you lose power for any amount of time. In the winter, okay, you could take the stuff out and put it in the snow or something like that.
Yes,
I understand that.
If you wanted to do all that.
But depending on what type of heat you have, you might need it to run some space heaters or something like that. I know, years ago when we had the ice storm, we were out of power for a long time.
That's the first time I bought a generator.
So having a generator, which we didn't have when I was a kid, would have been nice. We could have put a couple of space heaters there.
Right.
And kept we stayed huddled together in certain rooms to keep it as warm as possible. But it was just amazing that,
Did you know how cheap I put those heaters on sale for?
I haven't seen it yet.
The 1,000 watt heater is on sale for $80.
Oh, wow.
$80. Everybody else has got them. Come on down, Dean. We're talking generators and heaters.
And he's bringing food.
Generators and heaters at Weller's are on sale. All right. Oh, my gosh. Oh, folks. Dean has done a good job here today. What is this first one, Dean?
This is...
Colin's got the camera. I'm sorry.
This is some of the stuff that we're going to have on our Thanksgiving buffet.
Okay. This is on the buffet. Now, I heard the buffet sold out.
We're sold out. We're still taking to-goes, though.
To-goes? Okay, good enough.
24 hours.
Okay.
Before.
Up to 24 hours ahead of time. Now, this is...
That's their turkey and dressing.
Turkey and dressing. Look at that.
That's also our special today from 11 to close, turkey and dressing. Then on the buffet, we're also going to have ham.
Look at that piece of ham.
Yep.
But the buffet, the people on the buffet's already got it.
Yeah.
They're in.
Yep, the ham and everything.
But they can buy this as a takeout?
Yes.
Okay.
Our takeout's going to be turkey and dressing and ham with 2 hot sides, 1 cold side, and a piece of dessert.
Really?
I think it's $14.95.
Wow. And the number to call is 990-5711. If you have any questions about the takeouts, but you got to call like now or Monday or Tuesday, I guess not Wednesday, because you're going to pick it up on Thursday. So we need 24 hours notice. No more. The buffet is sold out. What a great day.
All 3 sessions.
All 3 sessions sold out. So good job there, because that's their first time for doing that here, isn't it?
Yes, it's the first time.
All right. But if you want some takeouts or you want to order a cake or a pie or you need some sides.
I think we're
sold out.
The pies and cakes we're done with because we got so many. Maryland's got so many to make. So, but
what a great dilemma.
The other sides we still can do.
All right.
And then we got
990-5711.
Then we got our prime rib.
Prime rib. Now that's a very big. Is that like a normal piece or is that just for TV?
That's a 12-ounce.
That's 12-ounce prime rib.
We sell 12-ounce prime rib here. That's special today from 11 to close.
Really?
Until supplies run out.
Gosh sakes, Brooks doesn't even like me, but
I
that
was
is a
gonna
nice
say,
looking piece.
I don't think Jim's eating today, right?
That's right. Brooks is vegan, isn't he?
I don't know about that.
Brooks would eat that, and what's that?
That's the sweet potato, the can of sweet potatoes.
Yeah, Brooks would eat that.
Absolutely.
And Brooks would eat that. Brooks is not a ham or a meat eater.
I don't know what
but
he's
he would
talking
eat
about,
that
folks.
right there.
Yep.
Wow. Katie's probably going to chime in on this one. It's amazing. I'm talking. Katie may even eat some of this.
Oh yeah.
Colin may. It's wonderful looking. Wonderful.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We tried to do our best.
Dean, you do a great job, man.
Yep. People like the food.
They do that.
Oh yeah.
I run into people that just love eating here. So
yeah.
Smith's Cafe is where we're at. You're one of the main cooks.
Yep.
All right. And then you're saying they have breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yep.
So I call it a full-blown restaurant.
Oh,
I mean, a lot of people think it's just
Well, we
coffee
also-
cakes and stuff when you say cafe, but I mean it's a full-blown restaurant.
Yeah, we do got a new menu coming. It's not done yet. You're gonna
Really?
you're gonna be able to get from 11 to close. You're gonna get lunch or dinner. We're gonna have
From 11 to close.
Yes, we're going.
So I could come in here and get shrimp for lunch.
Yep, you can get crab cake. You can get crab imperial. You can get stuffed flounder, stuffed
I
rockfish.
love the. I got to be honest. I love your crab imperial.
Oh yeah, they do a real good job.
Man, they do an unreal job.
It's that secret sauce that's inside.
I don't know what it is. What did Marilyn tell us one day? She said it's that Smith way.
Smith way.
I went to a
cooking.
movie the other night. It was called Genesis, down in Salisbury.
Oh yeah.
And there was this lady in the lobby giving out tickets.
Oh man, that's great.
Giving out tickets. And guess who it was?
Who?
Marilyn.
Oh yes, her and
She
her
bought
family.
too many
yeah,
or something?
Yeah, her and her family went. Yep.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Marilyn.
Yep.
Doing good. She got a couple caterings today, so
Does she really?
She's a busy woman all the way
She
up
is
till-
a busy woman.
all the way up, I think she's busy all the way up to February because Fire Hall is starting to call her.
Okay.
She's got Seaford Fire Hall coming February. For
Well,
the annual bargain.
I want to plan a 60th birthday party.
Oh, she's the woman to call.
And I think I want her to cater it. I think we should rent Sam Yoder's building that has a kitchen there, and she can. It'll be a nice place.
Okay.
And you should organize this whole thing. Okay.
I'll
And I
sample all
want
the
to end
food
with
ahead of time.
fireworks. Okay. What?
And I'll sample all the food ahead of time.
Brooks will sample the food. Right. So everywhere. Yeah. Okay. I got it. So Dean, what else is cooking? Anything? Are you a deer hunter?
I used to. I guess got too busy for it.
Okay.
Can't
I think
do it.
I asked you that before, didn't I?
Yeah, I seen the one. Brooks, I hope you didn't tear your truck up too bad on that one.
I shot it. It was not hit with the
64
vehicle.
pounds.
It was bigger than that. It was
Oh, it
100,
was 84?
110.
110. Okay,
110.
I thought it was 64. I did see a couple babies the other day. I was going to try to put a collar on them for you. So here you go, Brooks.
When I shot it, it looked huge. Okay. When
I'm sure.
When I got it in the vehicle, I'm like, yeah, it looks a little smaller than I thought. When I got it to the butcher shop, I felt much better because there was a lot more smaller deer there than this one. So I felt better after I got to the butcher
Okay.
shop.
Marilyn's granddaughter got one, and her other son Harry got one.
Really?
Yeah, I think he got like a 8-point, 10-point buck.
No kidding.
And she got a 6-point buck.
Okay. That's
First-
pretty
Nice.
cool. My son Jimmy's had no luck this year, man. I got to get him a new hunting spot or something. All right. Anyway, anything else we need to know?
I guess come on out, get some good food.
All right. Great place to eat, folks.
Oh, yeah.
You can see it right here. Are you leaving this?
Yeah, this is for y'all.
This is pretty darn good looking.
That's for y'all.
Everything you bring us. I
I'll
mean,
get you some plates.
I feel like we owe him. All right. Well, thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Dean. Have a good
Thank
weekend,
you
buddy.
too.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. That's Dean here at Smith's Cafe. We are going to devour this food in about 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if Colin like any of this. So I don't know who likes what.
Colin, the second
All right.
over here, said he would love to sample some of that prime
The
rib.
prime rib looks fantastic, doesn't it? All right, Brooks, can we please talk about some of the trail? We're basically saying, folks, it's the end of the year. We got our generators on sale. No lie, no joke. Look the ad up at wellers.com. Go online and try to find a better price. Got no better deal. On top of that, we're going to take them out of the box. We're going to get them ready for you. Now, Brooks, I don't think you... Can you look up the enclosed trailers?
I'll
The
try to.
enclosed trailers are already there. Oh, you can't get to where they're at, can you?
I'll
But
find
anyway,
out.
I want to tell you about something. We have a 20-foot enclosed car trailer I want to tell you about that I just lowered the price, okay? And it's effective this morning. So the guys at Bridgeville already know about this. You can bring them on down, Dean, but thank you. Anyway, and I want to give you one of these. I don't know if I've ever gave you one. Did I? This is the Weller's discount card, okay? So if you know anybody wants one, they're only $10, but yours is free. Thank you. All right. So anyway, we've got a 20-foot enclosed car trailer. These are 2017s. There's 3 of them right this minute. And they were, hold on here, they were $54.97. They were on sale. They're in every ad we got for $54.97. As of right now, first come, first serve, $5,000 each.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. Okay? That's a deal.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
That's a deal. Let me tell you about some other deals, Brooks.
I mean, the $54.97 was a good deal.
Right. Brooks don't even know about none of this. He was off yesterday, and I repriced everything yesterday, and they're getting the prices changed right this minute. But let's take a 6x10 enclosed trailer. I've got a 6x10. This trailer is a brand called Lark. It's silver. It's got a ramp rear door and a side door. Okay, this is perfect for contractors or people that haul, music equipment or, whatever they may need one for. And it was originally over $3,000. I've got this one trailer for $2,877.
Wow.
Now, that's a used trailer price. You can look in the guide and find used 6x10 enclosed trailers, $2,400, $2,600. Here you go, $2,877 for a brand new 2017 6x10 enclosed. So we have that. So we have a lot of trailers on sale. In fact, every trailer is on sale. Okay? New ones, used ones, open and enclosed, things like that. But we've got a 7x14. 7x14. Let me find that. Just 1 second. 7x14. 2018. 7x14. 2018, it's silver. 7x14. So 7 foot wide, 14 foot long. It's got a side door. It's got a ramp door. This one has LED lights. It has radial tires. And I brought that thing down from $4,700 to $39.97.
Wow.
$3,997.
That's huge.
So I'm telling you, Brooks, when you get back to the store, they're going to be busy. These prices were effective 9 o'clock this morning. They're good till the end of the year. The problem is going to be
we're going
to run out of trailers.
Yeah.
Not run out of trailers altogether, but the ones that are dramatically reduced are going to be the ones that go first.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you might have 1 or 2 of one, you might have 3 of another, you might have just one.
Now, 5x8 landscape trailers
Mm-hmm.
with a ramp gate, 5 foot wide, 8 foot long, $599. $599.
And we have limited supply of those too.
Yeah, we really do. So it's Wellers.com if you want to learn more there. A lot of these prices are there. It's Wellers Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. So I wanted you to consider the discount card. What a great value. What a great item. You buy it for $10, and just every time you use it, you save money, okay? Then we've got the generators. Generators, just a handy thing to have around. Maybe you personally won't need it, but maybe you'll have a friend or a relative or a neighbor who needs it. A lot of people have medical equipment now. They can't take the chance of not having electricity. So, for as little as $297, you can get a 4,000 watt Champion generator with electric start. Question?
Can we actually, we want to show people where these ads are, where they can see them right on our website.
Oh, okay. So you go to Wellers.com, W-E, not Wheelers, Wellers.com, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You smiled, but people think Wheeler Dealer, Weller. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
So we do have the generator ad right there on the homepage.
Okay.
You can see it there. But you can also
click on it.
And it gets much bigger so you can read everything. And then if you go back a step here, click again.
This is website 101 right here. But anyway, this is Wellers.com. We got the generator ad right there.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll see up on the yellow line there's a thing that says current ads.
Oh, yeah.
You can actually click right there.
And there's our hours and our phone number.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. And if you click on it, it will show all the ads that we have running at the moment.
There you go. Bing, bing, bing.
So you can see the generator liquidation sales there.
What's the one below it?
Stocking stuffers.
Oh, click on that one. Look at the dollar items.
Yeah. And on that ad, it also has that card. So if you want to see the front and back of the card.
Oh, there's the card right there.
It is on that ad.
All right. I'd be happy to even just get that on the front of the website.
Okay.
But anyway, there's the card and all the. But look at them dollar items. Look at the Scotch tape. 2 rolls for $1. Bubba Gump T-shirts. Are they $1?
They're $1. I saw that this morning.
I'm selling them
when
for
I was there.
$19.99 on eBay.
Yeah, $1.
$1. 100 ink pens. How much is that a piece?
That's
100 ink pens
it's
for
a penny
$1.
a piece.
A penny a piece?
Only you had a spool of string on there.
Yeah, a spool of string. Where can you find them in Bridgeville? Look at that. Man, $1 for that stuff. That's another thing I've got to be losing money on, okay? I bet I got $20 a roll in that string. It was so hard to find.
Yeah. But
All
we
right,
have
look at
all
that
kinds-
discount card, everybody.
Yeah.
There it is.
We're not just a trailer store.
$10 each.
You
All
see,
right.
We have a little bit of everything.
And right now, if you call me right now and give me your name, I'll sell you one and give you one. BOGO. Is that right? Buy one, get one free. 422-7336 if you want one. Got a call in the next couple minutes, and we'll put your name on the list, and you can buy one for 10 and get one for free. So that's a good deal. That's even better. Yeah, that's a good deal. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway.
Great deal.
All right. I'm hungry. You guys want to stop the show early today?
Wouldn't think that would be the right thing to
No.
do.
We get in trouble with the executive producers and our legal department and everything. Hey, don't forget about our Wednesday night show. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary live with Walls and Weller. You can watch that every Wednesday night from 6 to 8. Is the phone really ringing? All right. Get your pad and pen ready. Hello? There. Hello?
Yes, I would like to buy the Weller's discount card. Buy one, get one free.
You can do
$10.
that. Is this Evelyn?
It sure is.
Isn't that a nice looking card?
It is.
Yep, buy one, get one free. We'll be ready for you whenever you want to come. Is that okay?
Okay. I'll pick it up. I'm going to be down at Smith's next Saturday.
Okay.
Can I pick it up there? do I have
Maybe.
to go to the
Could you
store?
just go to the store maybe on your way home if you don't mind?
Okay, I can do that.
All right, I'd appreciate it. It'd be just easier for me.
That's great. Thank you.
All right, have a good Thanksgiving.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, there you go. She got one. Buy one, get one free. Make sure she gets a calendar while you're there, everybody. So, who's going to eat what of this food? Is Katie going to eat anything? The turkey. The turkey's going to eat the turkey. All right. Brooks, anything on your mind?
The
No? Okay. Colin?
Yes.
Is he going to eat anything? All right. Anyway, I may have some of the ham and the turkey, to be honest with you. But I still think I'm going to eat crab imperial.
The
I
sweet
got to be
potatoes
honest.
look really good from
Huh?
here. The sweet potatoes look really
Well, you're
good
a
from here.
what's it called? Oh, I got to mention something. The Ellendale parade, the New Year's Day parade. Don't forget it. Okay, if you want to be in it, just call the town of Ellendale. New Year's Day, they're having a big parade starting at 3. I promised Norman I would mention it. All right. So anyway, I just
mentioned
didn't.
it.
I
You did
didn't
a
want
good
to let
job.
him down. All right. So anyway, we're out of time, everybody. Last few seconds of the show. Thank you for joining us. Check out Smith's Cafe next week. Weller's is open. Please support me. I need some business. I want to build a new building, and I've been talking about it too long. Everybody thinks I'm just fluffing them, but I really want to build this building. All right. I want it 2 stories. I want my office upstairs. Okay. I'm going to buy a radar gun and run radar from my office. All right. Just for the fun of it. All right. Everybody have a good weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless you. Goodbye.